What is that? Oh, are we at 23% already? What the fuck? No, I don't care about that. 22%? No, thank you. What? Hey, voilà. We're finally done, dude. Whew. Good. Close the line, Daddy, looking at me. Tell me, what do you see? Yes, I've crossed the line. Good. Don't blink, it's your boy, come show. Because doing wants to having a wonderful day on this gorgeous, and I do mean gorgeous. 29th, April 26th. It is day 209 of Project Vendetta. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous day outside. It's gonna be raining the whole day. There's no sunrise. It's still very early on. It is 6:25 a.m. So we were up at 4:40. We did some editing. We did some uploading. So the whole thing should be going pretty well, and that is pretty much it. So let's start this day and have some fun. Who wants to see the non-existent sunrise of the 29th of April 2026? I do. Do you want to? No? Well, I'm going to show you. And we're done. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about this. Sorry about this. Just have a lot to do. But we're back, baby. We're back. So how you guys doing? You guys are doing well? How are you guys doing? I feel the need to say it again. Do not blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to Commentary Show. Because you're doing well, having a wonderful day. You can see we're in a super good mood. It is sunrise, but I've been up for a little bit now. Why? You guys know that I've been burning the midnight oil. I haven't slept in a while. You know what? I really like this hoodie. I really like it. I think it's super nice. Oh, you actually need to clean it over here, you fella. So, with that being said, I actually had a really, really good night. I slept for 12 hours. 2 days ago, I slept for 5 hours. Yesterday, we slept for 4. I slept for 12 hours. Now, ultimately speaking, I got some great news and I got some bad news. I'm gonna start with the great news. I uploaded a lot, but the bad news is, I'll let you guess. If you guys said you could have uploaded more, you're spot on. Congratulations. You don't win a prize because life isn't about that. Life is about partaking. I sound like woke motherfucker. So today, super good mood. Woke up at 4:40 and I was like, ugh, I got 4 hours where I cannot do anything. Well, I was wrong. I was able to finish the edit. I was able to watch not 1 but 2 movies. I was able to upload quite a bit. And since yesterday, we didn't upload much. That was pretty much it. So also we didn't do a TikTok live last night, so when I'm doing the outro, I'm going to be talking about yesterday a lot, and that is pretty much it. So what are we missing though? We're missing a little bit of I should grab the battery pack. I don't know. I have no clue. I have to go out to go tomorrow again. I'll probably go see my father again. Yeah. Yeah. And what I'm gonna do is just gonna go and drink some water. so why are we on this channel? We're on this channel because I'm uploading. Yeah. That was my fear this morning, because I don't want to upload in the morning. Let's go, yeah. I don't want to upload in the morning because then you're stuck on TikTok. So yeah, we'll have to see. We're not eating. I just like to make a breakfast, but because I've already ate a couple things, I can taste some snacks, but right now we're not super hungry. I like to eat on camera, and because of this, yeah. If it wasn't for that, I would be famous by now. Yeah. 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 But yeah, I'm in a really good mood. See, I hate to say it, but when I wake up, it's so... I don't want to do this shit, right? I do not want to do this shit. But now we're doing it, so I think that's pretty good. What else? Yes, I've lost my mind. Daddy looking at me, tell me, what do you see? This song is in my head, because this first video that I watched today, I woke up, it's porn, you know? And then the second video was also porn. Very proactive, you know? The third video, no, I don't have that much stamina, okay? It was the music video, which actually was pretty good. Pretty freaking good. So, with that being said, I'm not saying that, yesterday was actually super freaking cool. So I went to my father's house, as you guys know. I went to see my father. It was actually a really nice time. Just had a blessed day. I did the TikTok live. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna see my father in 3 hours. I can stream a little bit, but then I'll be late for everything else. So what I decided to do was to edit, and I had a lot of editing left. I wanted to upload some stuff, which was okay. It was a bit of a problem. Why? Because yesterday we uploaded at 10. The day before we uploaded at 4. So the 24 hours wasn't passed, so I couldn't upload as much as if I did it 24 hours, which is, it's good, it's okay. We also uploaded quite a lot. I'm so happy. I went to my father's house for 3 hours. I came back, nothing wrong happened. Everything was still recording, everything was still working. So it was low-key, high-key, dude. Low-key, high-key, dude. Blessed, bro. It was nuts, bro. It was nuts. What else? I'm in a really good mood this morning. You know, I'm repeating myself, but I'm usually not in such a good mood, which is a bit odd. A little bit odd, right? Let's put it simply. What else? Yeah, so, I don't know. It was just great. So, I don't know how much I want to talk about how it went in the government. It went well. I'm just dealing with people that deal with people every single day, the whole day. So they're discovered of his fatigue. Should be nice to them, but they're like, okay, well, they possibly dealt with asshole this hour, so I don't know, right? However, it went well. The bank went well. There was a lot of people. I saw my neighbors. The neighbor that lives here, super nice. We talked a little bit, super nice. The bank teller's like, yo, she's talking loudly. Is she deaf? Because she's coming often, and then I'm like, well, her husband is deaf. I say, no, okay. And the guy that I was working with yesterday, I don't know if he's gonna ever watch this, but shout out Shao, what a G. Fucking best employees and TD Lachine. Really good. Really kind, really professional. So then I went to my father's house. My father's house went well. We had dinner. I had a nice pita bread with hummus and ham. Ham. I don't know what the sauce was. Algerian sauce, I think. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know. But it was delicious, and some small tomatoes, which was good too. We went to the place. I had a big problem at the government. I was gonna complain. The guy helped me a lot, but I'm giving him paper, and then he leaves. No. I give him paper. He said, okay, well, sir, you have to put your file number on every single one of them. And I'm like, okay, no problem. So I put the file on there. I put the file, and I'm like, okay, no problem. And I put the file on papers. I come back to it. He took the paper that where there had the file number on it. He gave me back the one that didn't have it. The guy's fucking gone to break. Now, usually I don't mind because I'm like, dude, you need a break. I understand. But my father is downstairs waiting, and he wasn't in the best mood yesterday. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to deal with that shit, you know? And otherwise, another great news is the fact that yesterday I went to put admin to my father's. You won't believe this, but I'll show you. I'll show you. It's actually insane. No. There was a lot of things that clearly you need, right? And the positive. Thanks to like Joe, appreciate you, dude. How were you? How's it hanging, my dude? Hi. How are you? Good morning. How's it hanging? So yeah, so I think the person got evicted, and I took a guitar. I appreciate you so much. Let me follow you, Joe, because you sound like a wonderful person. And who doesn't like wonderful people, right? Who doesn't like that? So I appreciate you. And how was your morning? Where are you from? My apologies. Burp, which is not super nice. My apologies. Another one. Come in. No. It's a shy one. It's a shy burp. Okay. It's okay to be shy. It's okay. So, then I went home. Where are you from? I'm from Montreal, Canada. So you see this? This is gonna turn to snow? No, it's no, it's spring, so it's gonna be rain. Where are you from? If I may be so bold to ask, are you also from Montreal? Are you also from the beautiful city of Canada, the beautiful country of Canada? Where are you from? So I went back home just to realize I'm missing a check. So I'm calling there. They need some documents, some information that I don't have. So I'm like, fuck me, dude. Ugh. So what I did was I called. I got transferred. I spent an hour and a half on there. And then I was super tired, so I went to sleep. And I was supposed to wake up for sunset. I was like, well, sunset, there's no sunset because it's cloudy. From Eritrean. I had never even heard of Eritrean. Shout out to my people from Eritrean. You guys are possibly a small country. Never heard of that. But shout out. How is it over there? Is the weather nice? It's a pleasure. It is a pleasure. It is an absolute pleasure. Thank you for being the first person that I meet from your country. Kind of cool. And shout out for that. I'm gonna have somebody else from Eritrea tomorrow. They say, hey, I'm from Eritrea. I'm like, yeah, but not the first. I am 33 years old. Yeah, I know. Jeans were fantastic. My jeans? No, they were not good. Okay, well, you know. C'est la vie. C'est la vie, Joe. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. What's your... Is Joe a lady's name or a man's name? Because I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter, but I like knowing what I'm talking to, so... it helps a little bit. And I don't want to call you bro if you're not a bro, and I want to call you bro if you are a bro, you know? So we went home, and I was like, okay, well, this is actually, we went to sleep, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to sleep more. Ended up waking up at 12 o'clock. I was like, okay, well, that's not too fast. So what I did was, I don't have Snap, I'm sorry. I don't have Snap. Too many penises. I received too many pictures of penises, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much. Then what I did was I watched a movie, which was The Clapper, which wasn't great. Wasn't really good, sadly. And then I don't have Instagram neither. I got banned for liking too many posts. I have TikTok, I have YouTube, I have Twitch, I have... what do I have else? I have Yahoo. I used to have Vine. Sadly, don't exist anymore. I have TikTok. I have TikTok, which is nice, which is very very nice. What else? That's pretty much it, honestly. I got Kijiji. If you want to reach me out, you can go there. I don't have Telegram. No, sorry, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Joe. I want to help, but can't really help. I'm sorry. But again, best of luck. Best of luck. I wish you the best of luck. It's pretty early for us too, by the way. So it's a bit early for that, but hey, you don't know. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay, man. It's okay. So then, I would call videos okay for stranger. Yeah, that's a good idea, bro. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say no to pretty much everything, Joe. With all due respect, it's a bit early, and I'm not into dudes. Sorry, I'm not into dudes. So I'm gonna say no to pretty much everything. I'm gonna say no to pretty much everything. Yeah. And yeah, I'm not into dudes, so kind of wasting your time a little bit, right? Wasting my time a lot, but it's okay, I guess. It's okay, I guess. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. So then we went to see the movie. I did some editing, but I couldn't do it all right because the movie I watched, which the clapper, was fucking boring. We did watch after that. We did watch Jonesy, Keeping Up with the Jonesy, which was really good. When I woke up at 4, so we did some uploading. Oh fuck. Yeah, I don't know which phone is uploading because I restart every single phone because it's good to restart them every little while. Once every little time. I don't remember what phone I was uploading from. Was it from Resistance? Possibly. Possibly. No, it wasn't from Resistance. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. 7:45. 7:45:26 is good. That is hella good. I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep, but I miss you, baby, and I don't wanna show you trouble. 200. Okay, so 207 day. That was a little bit weird. Is that me, or is it a little bit weird? It's a little bit weird. Will I be okay? Yeah. I think down the line I'm gonna be okay. I think down the line I'm gonna be okay. It's gonna take years of psychiatry, which I'm gonna have to pay for. So thank you so much for the next future expenses. Jeez Louise. But yeah. Also, coolest thing is I went to my father's house. When I told you how happy I was, it's very simple. I go in, the playthrough is still recording, they're still working, nothing is dead, nothing is close, no battery died, which is but it's not only that. It's not only that, my friends. It's the factor, and the unbelievable factor, that I was uploading and both of you worked. Which is really good. Which is really freaking good. I'm so freaking happy. Don't wanna close my eyes. Don't wanna fall asleep, but I miss you, baby. Why is it coming from that? I don't know. Do I prefer the other song? I prefer Daddy looking at me, tell me, what do you see? Yes, I've lost my mind. We're doing this on this profile, so I probably should do it. Well, what I could do is a live. You know what I should do if I was smart? If only if I was smart, right? If what I should do is I should do a live in the morning on my main account, and I should do a live at night on this account to grow this account, and also to grow the other accounts, the 2 accounts, right? Because at night I barely get people. In the morning I get a lot of people, so you know, if I'm to be on a channel where I get nobody, but as well be a channel where it doesn't matter. I don't know. So that was yesterday. Today was a plan, same as usual. I want to go live on TikTok. Then what I'm gonna do, which something that I really think is the most positive thing I can do, is I'm gonna be up until like I want to say 12 and a half, right? Then we're gonna take 3 hours break because Again, that's what I have left for today. And then we'll do this last 6 hours of streaming. So if I can start with a TikTok live stream, break, stream, TikTok live, I'll be in business, right? I will be in business, and that would be fantastic. Now, ultimately speaking, can I do it? I don't know. You see, yesterday I didn't mind sleeping 12 hours because I worked so hard, and ultimately speaking, it made a lot of space on my phones. It's not the most positive stuff, right? Because I don't know. This is another thing that's a bit more positive, isn't it? I'm an easy man to please. Very easy man to please. We did watch a couple of movies. We watched an anime yesterday. But I have to stop watching anime, dude, because all of the main characters are sort of similar. It's like, ugh. Ooh, by the way, shout out to Black Clover. Black Clover finished. It finished. I think it was. I don't know if it was last chapter, but I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. I don't know. Shout out to that. So now we're gonna end the intro, and then we're gonna get into the tar talk, and then I'm gonna do some clip and editing, and that's pretty much it. I haven't write a song. I want to write an AI song yesterday. We didn't do it. And that's okay. But still, I would have loved that. I would have loved it. Still trying to figure out what was the phone. KRS. Oh, I think it was voiceless. It was voiceless. Yes, because I had the sword. Yes, you're right. I remember 100%. Ooh, by the way, dude. By the way, this morning, YouTube. Sorry, I'm watching YouTube. Was sending strong signal. Strong signal. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep 'cause I miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing. I kept getting clips of this dude reacting to this dude, which is Connor. And I have to say, I fucking love Connor. He might be my favorite cast member of Love on the Spectrum. Dude, get emotional, bro. Come on, man. The world is watching you, bro. Don't cry, bro. I'm so proud of you, Connor. And again, who's Connor for me? A complete freaking stranger. I shouldn't give two shits about that dude, but I do. I really, really do. So yeah. Ooh, okay, so let's get into it. We're gonna get into the rest of the video. So without further ado, finger gun, boom, 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 boom. Let's go. I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, baby, and I don't wanna miss a thing. Even when I dream of you, you're the strongest thing I ever do. Good. By the way, you guys have talked about, I told you guys I was talking to my neighbors yesterday. To my neighbor. They're gonna come this week to fix the balcony. She was asking me, do you need fixing too? I'm like, no. It's your side. But that's not true. I wanna check out something. Because I believe I still need some. Sorta. Sorta. Because next to my bed there's some infiltration. Yeah, next to my bed there's some infiltration. Queen Rosie, thanks for being a rising star in my life. I appreciate you. So now we got to go with we got to go with the TikTok the tire talk. So before we start, I've been hearing a rumor. So what is that rumor? Actually having no background is better for the coin. So we might have every single playthrough with the original background. But I have to verify that. So without further ado, let's verify it. I'm going to be using voiceless because it doesn't matter what I'm saying. It's not hearing me. So I want to show it here. The tower. Does background hurt my coin income? Oh. Okay, wait. Yes, animated background can significantly reduce coin income in a tower by causing performance issues, with some reports suggesting up to a third of income lost. While owning team as a permanent bonus, using them on older device can cause frame skip, meaning fewer enemy kill and lower coin per minute. Using a highly made complex background can lead to lag, which hurts your ability to kill enemy efficiently. If a run feels slow, you're losing money. If you suspect a team is hurting your income, switch to simple background or the basic background to improve game performance. Simply purchasing a skin, one should buy 5 income, purchase all event scheme, but run with a simple background for best performance. I had no freaking clue. Okay, so we're back with the. I did not know that. So we're back to everything being normal. Fuck's sakes, dude. Why is that a problem? Because all the glitches are gonna be normal. Be looking the same, dude. I don't want that. So we're starting with voiceless because I was watching voiceless, right? So we did some quests. We have it up for 15. So we'll be checking up the 15. Today is Wednesday, so there's a tournament we're gonna do tonight. Which means that this one is actually very important. This tire talk is very important. We're picking up the dailies. There's nothing really to improve, right? I have enough for 10. Since we didn't play that much yesterday, we of course will not have as much. We of course will not have as much. As much diamonds. So let's buy 20. Let's buy 10. 200 gems. We won't have enough gems. Okay, look at this. Wave skip is doing well. Extra orb is doing really well. And wave upgrade is doing really well. So this is kind of nice. We're not gonna have that much problem with the playthrough once I'm gonna get all the cards. So that's gonna be cool. And there's gonna be a point where I'm gonna get all the relics, so it won't matter that there's rerun, right? So now we're gonna come back to the normal. We're gonna come back to to crown. Hello. This is some fun. This beat is sick. I want to take a ride on. We have the 15 gems. Thank you so much. We have the 6. Oh, here we're not doing well at all. We're not doing well at all. In the exit battle, right? I'm gonna be changing this team in background for the default because I wasn't aware of that. Yeah, I learned it on Reddit, which is even more insane. There you go. Yes, apparently. Ooh, by the way, on this 29 April 2026, there's 4 new event missions, so that's actually pretty cool. We have Roll Dice, Prison Swamp, Common Enemy, Energy Shields. This is pretty freaking nice. We got the Labus, catch bonus, wall regen, catch per wave, set of perks, swamp radius. We're not doing well on. We're not doing well at all on cells, but that's okay. We're doing decent run, so in the end, it's gonna be helping me. Why am I hotspot? No, thank you. Nice. So what can we do here? Can we do, well, technically speaking, what I'd like to do is 5 token, 15 gem, so we're good. Let's not forget that the buy module, there's 4 hours. What the heck? 4 hours and 4. Why am I so surprised? Because that's not 8 o'clock tonight. Okay, we got 2. Now after that we'll be returning to the normal finishing labs, because I want Crown to be in champion. In a perfect world, what I would love is I would actually like to have a paid playthrough on, well, they do it with the guild already. Holy fuck, is this delicious. So we got 4 mission, which is kind of good. Good. So now we're at sword. We're at shield, sorry. Done. I face myself to cross out what I need. Go. Erase myself. So we have 3. We have enough for. We have 15 gems, which is not bad. It's not enough for what I need. It's not enough for what I need. If they have 2 more missions for the event, that'd be cool. Because I want more metal. Because metal, believe it or not, is the hardest resources to come by. There's the least available. Like you can buy event skin, event pass, but still. So now, we're gonna go with default and default. I don't want to have everything on default. Holy shit, dude. I don't like that. It's gonna be weird, to say the very least. Okay, so we have 871. I have by module. Yes. I'm gonna have to do one off screen, I believe. Yeah, because I have 133. I have 133, and I have enough to do it. If I play for the next 4 hours, I have enough to do like the 200, but I don't want to have enough to do the unlucky banner. You're not doing a tier run, a dissonant run, Prude. You're dumbass. Okay, good. So we're gonna do dissonant run. We're gonna do attack. Nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, sorry. Technically speaking, I could probably do till tier 10. I could possibly do till tier 10 with I could possibly do till tier 10 with the with defense, with the shield on attack. Now why would that be important? It'd be important for a couple of stuff. It'd be important for Poison Swamp. It would be important for Inner Landmine. That would be it though. So who knows? Do I want to pursue it? Yes and no. Because I can do this and I can do ultimate weapon, which is both important. Okay, so now we're done with the shield, so we can do a sword. I fucking didn't know about the background. That's gonna be hurting. I've been doing it for so long, you know? So we have 9 freaking things, dude. Another one that's not gonna have enough. So we have enough for this, so we'll do 10. 60 milli. I got this. Nice. We'll change the background. See, you know what the problem with shield is? Once I'm done with the black hole. I don't know what to do after that. Should I do inner landmine? I don't know. Because inner landmine is the closest to getting gold box. So we'll do default. And we'll do default. Some people no longer have a default, which is weird. Ooh! Ooh! The day I played the least, guess what we have? Attack max. Attack is finished. Attack is finished. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. Attack reach level 100. So we'll do attack speed. You know what we should do? Fuck it. We'll do interest. No. We'll do what? We'll do package after boss. Package after boss would be good. See, with sword, what I could actually do is unrelease the package, because that would be good. I would get more attack. I could do also EHS, enemy health level skip. That could be really good for sword. Or what I could do is I could do missile radius. Let's work on what I have for. Yeah, you know what? Let's work for what I have. Let's do the ultimate weapon. Let's have some fun. I love the ultimate weapon. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do missile radius, right? And I'm gonna switch up cash per wave. Cash per wave, we're gonna be switching it up to. We're gonna be to missile barret. No. To spotlight missile. Yes, those two are gonna be good. And then what I'm gonna do is smart missile. We're really low on smart missile. Yeah, that could be cool. That could be really cool. We'll do damage on that. Because smart missile is super good. Super good. Lavender Touch, what's up? How are you? What's up, Corey? Hey, dickweed. Ends up. Who's there? Fuck off. Corey Boiled from Juniper Boys. Love it. Love this. I absolutely love this. Okay, so sword is done. Yeah, I want to have some fun and increase my ultimate weapon. The goal is what? The goal is actually to go back. The goal is to get strong enough to go back and be able to do some dissonant run. Because my dissonant on sword are disgusting. My dissonants on sword are fucking disgusting. Look at this. Yeah, it does appear to be quicker. Look at this. This is so cool. I swear to God, I haven't done default skin since day one. Not day one, but I haven't done it so long on Sword. And Sword is having a problem. Sword, I often see it lag. So if one playthrough needed it, it was this one. Now we're kind of having problem with Frenchie. It's about to die, so you're increasing my shit. I'm gonna be increasing my shit, and that's pretty much it. Corey, we had a good moments, bro. We had good moments. I told you some story about Juniper Boys. Be respectful. Otherwise, you're as good as Randy. You're as good as Randy Bobandi. You cheeseburger locker. That's what you are. Cheeseburger locker. How about that? Yeah. So we're gonna be increasing Frenchie, that way it doesn't die, because it's important, right? There you go. So now we're gonna do possibly voiceless. Yeah. I say possibly, it's most likely voiceless. Yeah. So voiceless. There you go. That's many phones. Voiceless, we did it. We absolutely did it. I'm a dummy. We're gonna do this. The most important today is possibly changing the background. Do I mind it being default? No, I like the default skin. It's not that I mind it, is that everything is gonna be default. It's not that I mind it, but it's gonna be default for the next, what, 4, 5 months? Until they actually fix it, right? And that's not good. And then, one day I'm gonna say fuck it, and I'm gonna put them back. Now we're doing Resistance Reborn. So Resistance Reborn, first thing we're gonna do is this. I'm actually really happy because one of my favorite thing with Crown is the Spotlight and Missile. Smart Missile was one of the first weapon I really powered up. Like, I was obsessed with Smart Missile. Why? Smart Missile was my first ultimate weapon with the Crown. So we have this, Schlack. So we have, as I mentioned, we don't have enough to buy. Oh, by the way, I made a mistake. So we did the mission. Okay, so we don't have enough to buy the cards. That's what I'm saying. We had a problem where we reached rank 7. And with rank 7, we actually got a lot of rewards. So we do claim all. I got 50 gems. I got 10 stones. I got 60 gems. And that's it. Which gives us enough to do the cards. So that's actually pretty good. Are we okay with yeah, we're okay. I have to be careful with orb speed, because orb speed is gonna be important. Why is orb speed important? Orb speed is gonna be finished soon. So I have to be careful with that. Do we have enough to buy 10 cards? 10 cards, please. Okay, good. Good. We have what? Oh, I forgot to do this. We have to change the default and default. Is it gonna be weird to have default everywhere? I actually don't know. My apologies. My apologies. So we have 20 cards. We have 400 Dead Defy. We have a lot of the medals. We got the claim reward. Thank you so much for that. That's pretty much it. So let's resume. We're doing pretty good on a lot of things, right? A lot of things. And now we have Speedster. I almost forgot Speedster. Can you believe that? What am I looking forward for most? Yo, the chain lightning is phenomenal. I should have done this before, because I was watching on Reddit. And yeah, I was watching on Reddit, and I'm exposing myself, who gives a shit. And then I saw that there was this really cool background, which is the supernova for the guild, which I'm going to show you right now. It was this one. I don't know if I have it. Yeah, it was supernova. So this one. And supernova had this problem where it was people were saying like, oh dude, it's you shouldn't do that because it's gonna ruin your income. Like, you're bullshitting. And I was like, no, this is true. So we have the 15 per wave weekly. That's nice. 20 gem will be enough, right? Should we have? We're missing 5, dude. We have to go in the good old guild rewards. 10 gem, 20, 30. Okay, that's good. That is good. Okay, that's good. So we have 10 cards. Thank you so much. So we got enemy balance, we're good. Health, extra defense, pretty fine. Nothing maxed out, but I think it's still early. We're gonna see very quickly. Like, for example, when resistance is maxed out, then we're gonna see voiceless be maxed out. Then we'll be seeing speedster be maxed out, but that's in about 5 months. That's 5 months later, right? Are we good with the speedster? Brave Acquire, we got one more level. I think I'm gonna change max interest for. Wait, I think I'm gonna change it for perks bonus. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. It's better. Don't tell the people, but it's better. And when I say better, it's much better. So 2,400, and that's pretty much it. Also, we have. Oops, give me a sec. It's not working. Also, we have more. We have a lot more. Um, so this is working. This is good. This is good. So with that being said, we actually got enough coin to really go ahead and do more labs. So what I could do, I don't want to do it because I think it's stupid. But what I could do is go when I have a lot of coins, do labs that I want to do, and then when I do left that I want to do, what I should do after is when I have no coins left, I should do labs that are inexpensive, then get more coin, and then come back later on. That's the perfect thing to do, but it's not very idle, is it? Okay, so good. So we have Frenchie. Français, français, fait qu'en français, on a quoi? Fait que j'ai été sur Reddit hier, puis j'écoutais du contenu adulte, disons, puis je me suis rendu compte que il y a quelqu'un qui a publié un background qui était incroyable, mais magnifique, guys. C'était beau, là, t'avais pas idée. On a le 15, merci beaucoup. Puis, il y a quelqu'un qui a dit ça affecte le nombre de pièces que tu reçois. Fait que là, j'ai dit c'est pas vrai, je crois pas à ça. Mais, je viens de voir que c'est vrai. Fait que, on va devoir mettre ça défaut, malheureusement. Défaut. Défaut. On va mettre le arrière-plan défaut. Mais en même temps, on va faire le profil, on va aller changer ça. On va aller changer ça, on va aller changer ça ici. On va aller faire la barrière, on va aller changer ça ici. Oh, je l'ai pas. Je ne l'ai pas. J'y crois pas. Je n'y crois pas. Je l'ai sûrement ici. Ah, j'ai pas c'est quoi, comment ça s'appelle en français? Profile banner? Ah, c'est pas ça encore. Tower background, c'est pas ça pantoute. C'est pas ça pantoute. C'est pas ça. C'est pas ça pantoute. Good. Ok, parfait. Fait que là, j'ai 250. Fait qu'on va acheter 10 cartes. Ouais, on va acheter 10 cartes. Fait que j'ai équilibre, dégâts. J'ai pièce critique. J'ai pièce critique. J'ai porté. J'ai porté. J'ai porté. J'ai évité d'attaque. J'ai les pièces. Voilà, c'est tout. Ça va quand même assez bien, là. Ça va quand même assez bien. Et ça, c'est bon. Maintenant, j'ai de l'argent en crise. J'ai de l'argent en crise, mais t'as même pas idée combien j'ai. Aujourd'hui, on va se concentrer sur augmenter... on va augmenter... Je pense qu'on va augmenter juste la vie, la défense. Parce qu'aujourd'hui, je suis un tournoi. Fait que ça serait peut-être une bonne idée de garder ça comme ça. De garder ça comme ça, ouais. Anyway, on est proche de la mort, là. On est vraiment proche. On a 1052 versus le reste. Tu manques de ça, j'ai 8 millions. Le but, c'est quoi? Le but ce soir, c'est de sortir de Silver. Je vais quand même garder, je vais quand même rester dans argent, dans la ligue argent, un petit bout. Pourquoi? C'est une bonne question. Parce que j'ai beaucoup de playthroughs qui sont déjà sur or. Sur or, j'ai 1, j'ai 2, j'ai 3. J'ai 3 playthroughs sur or. Fait que je veux pas faire 5 playthroughs sur or. Fait que si je peux éviter ça, j'ai évité ça, c'est sûr. Puis c'est pas mal ça, right? Puis là, on va finir avec Vase. So with Vase, I'm gonna change the background again. I was saying in French, I was saying today, I kinda don't wanna unlock anything. We have a tournament tonight. So I probably will just increase my health for gem. Because this is always gonna be purposeful. So even if I upgrade it tomorrow, it's as good as today. So we got 10. What do we have? Attack speed, fortress, coin, free upgrades, fortress, damage, enemy balance, range, health, level 3, nice. Health level 3. Yeah, we're good. So if I can do that, we're gonna be good. Lab wise, we're not doing hot. I need a lot more diamonds, which is why I want to leave silver, but I don't think silver is where I think it's too early to leave silver. So I'm kind of fucked. Let's see if the guild said something. I'm gonna lose some medals on this update. Good. Yeah, so my guild chat. Oh, I forgot to take out the background. It'd be so weird. But then again, it doesn't matter if we take out everything, the background. You know, nothing matter because there's so many opportunity to do different, right? There's so many different playthrough. I don't like the fact that Speedster is so close to voiceless, so the two ultimate weapons are the same. So the module is where it changed, though. The module is where it changed. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll see. We'll see. If I knew before, I would have been like, okay. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you a secret. I don't want to believe in conspiracy, but when you think about it, right? Shield is a bit of a newer playthrough. Shit. 6%. That's not good. Shit. Shield is a newer playthrough than... No, sorry. Shield is a newer phone than the tablets. Okay. Enough of the nature core. And airplane mode. Easy guys, I'll be right back. I'm actually gonna go inside because you're gonna do my playthrough good. It's not that nice outside, so fuck it. Fuck it. Nice. There's a possibility that because the device for Shield is newer, that's why Shield is doing much better than Sword. Imagine that. Imagine that. I mean, it still looks good. It still looks good. You wanna see? No problem. Look at this. Oh. How nice is that? How nice is that? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the editing. It's gonna be boring, but I have to do it. That's gonna be it for today. Well, for this morning at least. I also have to clean the apartment today. My apologies. Don't fall asleep. Bit too dark? Okay. I'm gonna be opening the window and the binders. The how'd you call it? Something fell. I just don't know what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, nice. There you go. There you go. Ooh, sorry guys. It's me. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. Good. Good. Also, even if most playthroughs don't need, because they said on older device, even if most playthroughs don't need the input bonus that offers the default skin, the default background, the default skin, it's still okay. You know why? Because it's gonna make me attack faster. It's gonna make me my ultimate weapon work better. This is actually better. I should have checked that out before. But again, I don't spend enough time on Discord, on Reddit, so I don't know. Okay. Let's have to text Carly. I don't know what's going on lately with Carly. She doesn't text me much. She doesn't call anymore. I don't know if she's mad at me or something. Good. Perfect. So now, I'm gonna do some editing. Which is the boring part. Oh, that's the wrong paper. Where did I put the right paper? I don't know. I'll tell you, think. Just have the pleasure of all of these devices. So also, what I possibly want to do is play until. What am I taking my time? I want to play until we have the death of these two. Is one about to die? Not really. Perk, health regen, black hole, health regen, landmine, unlock chain lightning, defense absolute, perk requirement. Also, I'm gonna take we're still doing the tar talk, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna take the time to actually look at the playthroughs and check out the dissonant level. I only have 2 that do it, so that's not that bad. I'm not gonna talk about dissonant level every single day, because that would be boring. But I'm gonna show you the progress of the 2 playthroughs that do it. What I'm hoping is that with the upgrade of the smart missile and radius and the smart missile per spotlight, I'm hoping I'm going to be stronger. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do a couple more level of the Sun run. I know I'm not going to get to a point where shield is, but I want to get to a point where I want to be, which is normal, I believe. So let's check it out, right? The first we're going to check, the first out of the 2, whoa, is actually Crown. They have this really nice board for that. So the tier 1, we got gold. This is unbelievable. The attention to the detail is unbelievable. So what you have here is very hard to see, but it's very hard to see. But these are golden. So when the golden, they say that is the maximum. So tier 1 is finished, tier 2 is finished, tier 3, we didn't do health. Well, we did health, but we didn't finish health. Tier 4, we got ultimate weapon and damage done. I'm gonna have to continue with these 2. Also, with crown, since I'm making so much. I'm not making that much, to be honest. We're still at a T. But we're doing the sun run, so that's normal. I was gonna go back to tier 13 this time. Yeah. Yeah. Good. So we're waiting for these 2 to die. So I'm gonna get the paper. I'm trying to find the paper. Also, we have right here mine glasses. Ah, that's good. That's good, Stefan. Stefaniel. Stefaniel. Nice. I told my mom. I told my mom that my coworker said that my name in Romanian was Estefaniel, because that's what they told me. And my mom said, "Oh, we should have went with that." Yeah, 33 years later, ma. Great idea. So how much time do we have? We have 104. 30. 4:30. And that's it. Now, we're watching TV a little bit. Editing or uploading, I don't know. At this point. Hoping that the computer has battery. There you go. It's so weird to see everything in default. But they still look very different. I'm gonna be honest and say I don't know how different they look. Because I'm not seeing the screen because of the light. I'm outside. It's gonna be raining today. That's gonna be cool. I possibly will wait until it's raining to have my break. Because sometimes when it rains, I have problems streaming. I don't mind, no, I don't mind, no, I don't mind the rain. The simple thing out of me, they always feel the same. I don't mind, no, I don't mind, no, I don't mind the rain. The simple thing, clarity, they always feel the same. Feel the same. Crave? No, thank you. I want to exit, yes. So, but this is actually pretty good. We did charge at 31%. Can you believe this shit? Resistance Reborn spent 12 hours on the charger. They're charged to 41%. How is that possible? How is that possible, dude? That's gonna have some issues. That's gonna have some issues. Perfect. So, heavy crib. Good. Okay. Okay. Want to see more of Zelda's? Okay. In video. What do I want to watch? What do I want to watch?
At the peak of his career, Shane
Scribble retrospective. You want to watch that? Search Trauma Paradox and Twit.
needs no introduction. It's probably one of, if not the single most covered game for video essays, but that's not surprising. It's almost as if the game itself invites closer examination. Its story...
You had me at high. You didn't say hi. Today is Wednesday. Good. See, we're still good. Ooh, I didn't buy the cards. I didn't put the cards in yesterday. Shit.
But she already knows what she wants to say. This heart carries her love.
We have Mother's Day soon. So I have to pay. I'm gonna buy my mom a handbag.
Symbolism and feels deeply allegorical. Is it a story about...
She never buys herself anything nice.
Trauma, a story about death, maybe a story about Link's personal journey of self-discovery? These are all just possible interpretations of the game's meaning.
No, I don't mind the rain.
Ce qui est plus intéressant de ton commentaire, en fait, c'est que j'en suis...
Update de la chronique.
Break me down. Bury me, bury me. I am Photo
single one
with
of them
you.
how this toilet is the
Look in my eyes. You carry me.
all on the agenda.
Good, 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 good.
Immense sur les illustrations de cartes à jouer Yu-Gi-Oh! Regardez ici, on va prendre l'exemple de Gigo.
Gigabyte.
Possibly sum up everything I want to talk
Dude,
about.
you have the video in front of you. Listen to the video in front of you, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck?
The Legend of Zelda Majora's
Mask need no introduction.
White, c'est un petit reptile sans importance et chef d'une bande de monstres de bas niveau. Avec sa troupe, il gagne quasiment aucun duel. Mais par contre,
Good.
ils ont une règle d'or, c'est ne jamais abandonner. Et c'est cette détermination qui va suivre Gigobyte toute sa vie. Plus tard, il se fait capturer par Eria, la charmeuse du
See, this is the video I like.
Ces deux serviteurs.
Aw. Aw. Glad you had fun.
Are even talking about the absurdly unique gameplay of Majora's Mask either. There are so many systems and mechanics that I
Good.
don't think any game has been able to replicate. I can't even think of any that tried.
That
There are
tries.
dozens of great videos
Oh.
on Majora's Mask already discussing these aspects.
Already dropping a phone, a pen.
That I haven't seen a single one of them talk about. How this toilet is the best representation of why Majora's Mask is a brilliant game. Seriously, and I'll be proving it to you today. That's not all on the agenda though. The format of this video is going to be a little different than usual. There are so many moving parts in Majora's Mask that I can't possibly sum up everything I want to talk about under the frame of the toilet hand alone. That's
You know, I could
part of
actually
what has
do,
to with the game's actual
Nintendo
gameplay
64 playthroughs.
and mechanics. I also want to talk about the actual story though, with its themes, symbolism, and how it relates
Look
to
up all the game there.
design. There were two more descriptors in the title besides the toilet, after all. While these topics are only tangentially related to each other, discussing all three of them will be what it takes for us to get through every aspect of the game. Our analysis will establish everything we need about the gameplay for us to talk about what I mean by Majora's Mask being a paradox. This will go over how the
I got some batteries, we're good.
story's themes in a way that I will claim now is completely contradictory. I don't mean that in a
I need to do some editing today. Tomorrow. Fuck, tomorrow's gonna be a full day of editing.
Finally, once we've wrapped up discussion on gameplay and themes, I'll give my own take on Majora's Mask's actual story. In other words, an analysis of the events that actually happened to Link in the plot. Don't worry, I'm well aware of all the common interpretations of Majora's Mask's story at this point, and I think I've come up with a new angle for the particular reading centered on Link's trauma. It's one I always liked but felt was incomplete. I'll be adding on what I believe and hope is my unique touch. That's the goal for today. A toilet, paradoxes, and trauma. 3 topics and 3 parts that will take us through all of the many sets of 3 days in Majora's Mask. Now let's get into our obligatory disclaimers. First, we'll need to talk about all of Majora's Mask, so here is your one and only spoiler warning. We will be spoiling the entirety of Majora's Mask, from the bosses we fight to the ending of the story. There also will be some general spoilers for the game's predecessor, Ocarina of Time.
On va restart the boat playthrough. Je vais commencer. On va tout mettre en PV. On va tout mettre en attaque. Fuck you.
The footage you'll be seeing is entirely from the N64 version, but in all honesty, that's just because it was much easier to record. The 2 versions are interchangeable for me personally.
Good.
There's pros and cons to both, but we won't be spending significant time discussing them. Lastly, Majora's Mask is evidently very open to interpretation, so you may very well disagree with some or all of what I say in this analysis. That's totally fine, and I don't claim my
Why do we increase attack? Pourquoi on a augmenté l'attaque? À cause de vol de vie.
We're now ready to begin. Welcome to the Legend of
Je trouve que c'est mieux.
Majora's Mask.
Je trouve que c'est beaucoup mieux.
Let's begin
Thanks
by
a lot better.
a bit more specifically about this toilet and the hand that's made itself home there.
Unpublished 4 days, we're good.
Technically question mark, question mark, question mark, but that's too annoying to say, so I'm just going to keep calling it the toilet hand. It shows up every night between midnight and 6 a.m. inside of the Clocktown Inn. It begs for paper, and if we have some, we can give it to the hand. It will thank us, and as a reward, give us a piece of heart. Afterward, there's no more use for the toilet hand. It's more or less just a gag made out of a Japanese ghost story. It's never even referenced in-game by an NPC or anything like that. It does have an entry in the notebook that calls it the Ghost of the Inn, but otherwise it exists on its own. Despite its relative unimportance and isolation, the Toilet Hand is the perfect snippet of what I believe are the key traits that make Majora's Mask a really fun game to play.
Oh, my apologies.
To
Yes,
understand
it
what
is.
these traits are, we're going
For the
to
game, I
look
have
at
so many
the game's
tattoos.
structure.
I never wear something
Perhaps
that you can
you
actually
at
see,
least
but
know what the premise of Majora's Mask is
Majora's
at this
Mask.
point, but just in case, I'll give it to you in a nutshell. The moon is going to fall in 3 days and
Majora's
destroy the
Mask.
world of Termina. We are trapped in a time loop of these 3 days and need to figure out a way to stop the moon from falling. If we run out of time in the cycle, we have to go back to the beginning. That's the gist of it. The Zelda games up to this point followed a pretty standard formula. Travel across the world.
Okay, please call me that. Just call my father. I'm bored. Now I feel lonely, you know?
Hello, oui.
Bon matin, ça va bien?
Ouais.
Oui, que c'est bon?
Alors, je viens d'aller porter ma parce qu'hier, on était porté sa voiture.
Tu m'as dit que c'est bien passé?
Comment?
Ça s'est bien passé?
Où ça?
Mais hier?
Ah oui, mais on a juste été porter la voiture. Ouais.
Ok. Non, je veux juste savoir parce que je sais que tu m'as parlé que tu allais y aller, fait que j'espérais que ça allait bien aller puis elle allait pas te faire des. You know, tu comprends?
Parce que Nat, une fois que sa voiture reste là-bas, faut qu'elle se revienne.
C'est normal.
Puis en même temps, ben, il fallait qu'elle aille travailler.
Mais normal.
Fait que j'ai apporté, il a fallu qu'il se mette de l'essence. Ça faire des 15$ plus bas.
Hop là!
Oh oui.
Attends. T'as payé 75$ pour le gaz?
Oui.
Tabarnouche! C'est pas vrai.
Ça fonctionne pas, ça là.
Ben, c'est cher, me semble.
Ah.
Tu devais, tu devais être pas mal vide.
Il était au camp.
C'était quand même coûté 75$.
Fait que, parce que j'avais mis.
Normalement, ça te coûte 100 pour le plein.
Tu peux déterminer comment est-ce que tu veux dans le mais j'ai dit 75, je devrais en avoir assez. Puis,
J'espère.
fait d'autres.
Ah, j'ai pas compris, je m'excuse.
J'ai dit 75, puis il est pas plein.
Il est même pas plein.
Non.
What? C'est capoté? Ça fait pas de sens?
Non. J'ai payé une pièce et 91,9 le litre.
D'habitude, c'est quoi?
Ben, celle-ci, ça bouge pas mal.
Ok. Ouais. Parce que me semble que c'est cher, non?
Ben, c'est certain que c'est cher, mais qu'est-ce que tu veux?
C'est à cause de l'autre, là?
Ouais. Ben,
C'est qui?
Il y a déjà qui est cher.
Ouais.
Là, il y a un moment donné.
C'est ça que ça fluctue.
C'est vrai.
C'est sûr, mais même si ça fluctue, c'est comme la bourse, là, ça fluctue de 2-3 cents, pas de.
Ah, dans la même journée, ça bouge, là.
Tabarnouche, ça fait de sens.
Oh, oui.
Mais ça fait pas de sens, qu'est-ce que tu nous dis, là?
Ben, c'est comme ça.
C'est pas que je te crois pas, mais c'est parce que c'est très étrange. Hein? C'est là, c'est quoi tu planifies aujourd'hui?
Ben, aujourd'hui, j'ai des courses à faire.
Ok.
Il faut que je monte à la haut encore.
Ok. C'est quoi les courses à faire? C'est quoi?
Hein?
C'est quoi les courses que t'as à faire?
Ah, faut que j'aille le porter. J'ai du stock dans la voiture, faut que j'aille le porter à l'éco-centre.
Ok.
Ça fait que ça fait un bout que c'est là.
Ok.
Je sais que le lundi puis le mardi, c'est fermé.
Ah, faut qu'on dise, c'est ouvert.
Aujourd'hui, c'est ouvert.
Bon, au moins.
Je suis tanné d'avoir ça dans la voiture, là.
T'aurais dû me le dire, après t'es allé hier, on a fait un chemin, deux affaires.
Ah, hier, c'était pas prévu, fait que tu m'as payé au dépourvu.
Ah. Mais c'est que tu m'aurais pu me le dire, t'aurais pu dire, Si on y va demain, moi j'ai affaire à la salle demain. Parce que c'est pas loin l'affaire de l'Epic Centre, c'est pas loin là.
Mais non.
Ah shit.
C'est bon. Hein?
J'ai pas entendu pas. T'es
C'est
loin.
pas au centre. C'est à la salle.
Je sais. Je pense que c'est ça la route en plus.
Ouais.
Aïe aïe aïe. Aïe aïe aïe. À part de ça, qu'est-ce que tu vas faire? Tu vas monter en haut pour quoi faire?
J'ai toujours du vent de mer.
Good. Parce qu'aujourd'hui, il y a l'heure de la pluie, tu le sais ça.
Ouais.
C'est pas tant que ça, c'est juste à 2-3 heures, mais bon.
On est quand même.
Bon ben c'est bon, fait que tant que toi tu vas bien, c'est l'important.
Ouais.
Fait que c'est bon, fait que je vais prendre une nouvelle.
C'est bon.
Bonne journée, pas.
Moi aussi.
Bye. T'es occupé. Was busy.
Gather a certain amount of MacGuffins and use those MacGuffins to defeat evil and save the day. Actually, pretty much every
Evil.
game before, after, and including Majora's Mask uses this formula too. We have to
What I should do is every single time that we do the every single time that we do
This is not what most people would associate Majora's Mask's gameplay with. There are only
Boom.
4 major dungeons, which is very low
2000
for a Zelda game.
2000
That's
3000.
strategy emphasized.
Yeah, so we should possibly
The side
when we start doing
I mentioned something called the Bomber's
the clips, I should possibly pay more attention to the tower.
that you get from the Bomber Kids that tracks various NPCs and their schedules.
Shout out
If someone is added
to
the Bomber's notebook, it means there's something extra you can do with them. The game doesn't give
Scribble
you
retrospective.
what you're supposed to do though, which differentiates it from your average quest log. For example, the leader of the Gormon troop can be added to your notebook as soon as you get it. He just kind of walks around Clocktown all grumpy.
Yeah, he is grumpy.
Perhaps if we found a way to cheer him up, he'd give us something.
Well, you only feel you can do it once.
For a very long time, though. That involves saving Romani Ranch after the second dungeon and getting access to the milk bar. But the hint that we can do something with the Gormon troop leader can be obtained way beforehand. I really like this system. It's a good compromise between giving the player some direction of where to look for rewards, but doesn't give them any information beyond that. Figuring out both what to help these characters with and how to do that is part of the intended gameplay experience.
And if you can help everybody too, it's nice.
Time in the same 3-day cycle, so the game can't just give us all the answers right away. If it did, then it becomes a lot harder to get invested in the world because the cycle would start tedious. A lot of the mystery ending. When Majora's Mask is just the right amount of cryptic, though, then it becomes satisfying in a way like no other game in the medium. That brings us back to the
Tree.
toilet hand. It has an entry in the Bomber's notebook, which gives us confirmation that we can get something from it. Seems simple enough. We just need to give it a piece of toilet paper. That's easy. Toilet paper is an everyday object, so we probably just need to go grab it in the shop or something. But,
I'm about to reuse this clip 2 more times.
and no NPC in the game will give us toilet paper. That means we need to think outside the box just a bit. The toilet hand didn't actually specify that the paper it wanted had to be toilet paper, but it's easy for our brains to make that assumption since we find it in a bathroom. We still
Nice.
can't buy any paper-like objects anywhere, though. In the center of Clocktown is
I love
a
that.
flower in which lives a business scrub. He owns the property and has the deed to prove it. The thing is, though, he's heard that moon tears are all the rage these days, and he'd love
2
to get
left.
one for his wife. He'd be willing to trade his property
2000, 2000,
to obtain a moon
2800.
tear, we'll have to go to the astral
We have how much here?
to get to the
Can't see.
observatory, we're going to have to get
too
to the
small.
Bomber Gang kid guarding the entrance. To do that, we'll need to obtain a code that is randomly generated each playthrough. To get this code, we'll have to win a game of hide and seek with 5 of the Bomber Gang kids. But we can't become an official Bomber Gang member ourselves and get ourselves that coveted notebook while we're a Deku scrub. They still give us the code as
1.
a reward for winning. Using this code allows us access to the Astral Observatory, wherein lives an old astronomer. He'll let us look through the giant telescope there, and if we direct our view to the top of Clocktown Tower, we can see Skull Kid taunting us. Suddenly, though, the camera pans up to the moon, which sheds a tear that conveniently lands just outside the Astral Observatory.
Conveniently.
We then grab the tear and go back to the business scrub. We give it to him, and in exchange, he gives us the deed to the Clocktown Flower. This is the start of a long trade chain side quest that spans the entire game. All 4 major that's willing to part with their flower in exchange for a different one. We can give the Clocktown deed to the Swamp Scrub, the Swamp deed to the Mountain Scrub, the Mountain deed to the Ocean Scrub, and finally the Ocean deed to the Canyon Scrub. Trading for all of these flowers lets us access new heights in the different areas, and our new reach grants us the ability to pick up a whopping 5
Nice.
whole pieces of heart. There are 52 pieces of heart in the game, so that's just under 10% of the game's second most important collectible, all from this single side quest.
This is nuts.
So, why are we talking about these business scrubs? Well,
Was the first most important is the mask.
an unrelated quest chain that exists on its own and gives very meaningful rewards is our source of paper. When we purchase a flower, we get an actual deed added to
I'm
our
already
deed.
tired. What the
It's
fuck?
a legal document that's written on paper, after
Good.
all. Any of the deeds will do, and
Yeah.
we can take it to the toilet
The light
and
is
save it from its
on
awkward
it.
situation. Doing so locks us out of doing
So I mean,
trade
that means I
with the
cannot
scrub line for the rest
see
of the
anything.
cycle. The solution to the side quest of the toilet comes from a different side quest. Isn't that interesting? It isn't even just the business scrub trading chain that you can use here. While certainly less practical and probably even less ethical, you can
There you
also
go.
get the letters from the Anju.
Then we uploaded. Look at how much we uploaded this week
which also breaks that
alone,
quest.
and I delete some of them.
We'll be talking more about Anju and Cafe later.
We possibly did more than 100.
So what do I find so interesting about the fact that paper can only be obtained from unrelated side quests? Well, it's simple. Suddenly, these unrelated side quests are actually quite
Okay, so we have a couple. We have batteries. We're good. Oh, I have also popcorn. I'm gonna fuck.
For example, the all-night mask.
I'm gonna
It's
eat
only sold at the
popcorn.
Curiosity Shop on the night of the final day. There's a problem with this, though. It costs 500 rupees, and we can only hold 99 of them at a time. First, we need to upgrade our wallet. Twice. You get one wallet upgrade
Good.
for storing 200
Uh-uh.
rupees at the bank, and the other wallet upgrade comes from cleansing the Great Bay Spider House on the first day specifically. So, once we obtain both wallet upgrades and earn some money, we can go to the final night and check out the Curiosity Shop, and it's
My
not for
apologies.
sale. Instead, there's just a bomb bag. The all-night mask can only be obtained if you save the old lady at the bomb shop from the robber's sack-on on the night of the first day. This single prevented robbery has a butterfly effect, leading to the all-night
Butterfly effect is
mask
important.
being available. Once the creepy-looking thing is finally in our possession, what can we do with it?
This is
Well,
the grandma.
we head on back to the Clocktown Inn and talk to Anju's grandmother while wearing the mask. Now we can finally stay awake while listening to her stories, and we can earn 2 pieces of heart from her.
2 to 5.
Let's slow down for a second. How many moving pieces was that? In total, we needed to obtain 700 rupees. Store
I have an
200
idea.
of them at the bank,
I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it back, and I'm gonna put the other side, and I'm gonna open it. That way, we still get the light from outside, and I get to see the screen. Got the light here, and I'm gonna get the light here, which is gonna cover more area.
You could argue the robbery is related to the Curiosity Shop, but there's nothing tying all-night mask to them. This is what I believe to
Chop
be
chop?
the essence
No,
of
I'm waiting
Majora's
until we
Mask's
got
gameplay loop. The entire world feels like a puzzle. Every time you get a new collectible, you must ask, what can I do with it? And the answer 99% of the time is something. The Bremen
6.
mask lets you march around these baby chickens and hasten their
No.
growth, somehow, netting you another mask, the bunny hood. Clearing the swamp spider house gives you the Mask of Truth, which can be used to gain insider information on the dog race at Romani's ranch. Getting the postman's hat lets you check the mail. It's really cool game design. You could honestly
It
make a
is.
whole game about collecting a series of items through exploration and puzzle solving that allow you to explore.
There's a new game that came out I wanna get. It's Tomato Doshi Life.
Of course, it has to end
So it's similar of like The Sims,
fight at the end of the chain.
but better made, and also for Nintendo.
Aren't Zelda dungeons so cool? Oh, sorry. Did you think I was still talking about Majora's Mask side quests? Ah, my mistake. It's easy to get confused when Majora's Mask as a whole is basically structured like a Zelda dungeon. Think about it. You could relate most items in the game to being a small key that opens a new area of the dungeon. That feeling of discovery and progression permeates everywhere in Majora's Mask.
I don't know about that because you could use a key anywhere you want, right? Versus you could also the mask is specific. This is a small key for a specific door. It's a specific door. That's different.
Which honestly says a lot about the game's quality as a whole. For me at least, Majora's Mask is the only Zelda game where I am compelled to get all the major collectibles each playthrough. I always get every mask, piece of heart, empty bottle, stray fairy, and the gilded sword. If I don't, it feels like I didn't actually finish the game because it feels like I missed out on part of the dungeon that is the overworld. We've now learned the interconnectivity between collectibles is a key component of Majora's
Nice.
Mask's gameplay, but why did I highlight the toilet hand specifically? If the whole game is designed in this way, then I could have picked any other.
And this is the fun part about uploading.
Well,
So the
first, there's
files
the toilet
are
hand
so
is a little
small that
different
it doesn't
from other
matter.
instances because it requires an intermediary quest item, as opposed to something like a mask that you keep forever. It's a stronger representation of how intertwined the game feels because it makes two quests have a new branching path. The other, more important reason why I chose the toilet hand to be representative of the game is, well, to put it bluntly, the toilet hand is incredibly weird. Like, let's think a little harder about this.
Good. I'm gonna do clips until the battery is ending. Then we'll stream.
Don't forget it's completely quiet and dark out.
Also, possibly you have to upload here.
That imagery of a solitary hand actually has meaning in Zelda games. Floor masters and wall masters, debatably the scariest enemies in the entire series. There's a little noise when the hand emerges as well. For the Japanese player base, they may even think the ghost story associated
That's good.
with it. Add it all up, and the toilet hand is essentially a jump scare. Obviously, the fear doesn't last long, and it becomes humorous when it begs for toilet paper, but I could easily see players getting startled by it.
I don't think so.
Once we get over the initial shock and have a chuckle, we can then start processing what we're actually looking at. What even is the toilet hand? It's human-like, but the proportions are way off compared to other human characters. Its skin tone is also ghostly pale. What is even going on in there? You would think the outer
There you go.
toilet, but apparently this creature is just
Much better.
inside. We do hear it flush when we give it paper, as if the real toilet is further down. I'm not really going anywhere with this. I have no idea what the toilet hand belongs to, but
My apologies.
it's just a weird idea thrown into the game for fun, and that's what I'm getting at. Majora's Mask is weird.
Looking at me.
Games I've ever played.
Well, I never been afraid.
But you also save cows from an alien invasion.
We have French concon popcorn, which is actually really good. It's not we're eating steaks. I'm really stoked for.
Common knowledge at this point, but I'll provide another explanation in a nutshell.
Good.
Majora's Mask was developed in roughly a year's time, which is ridiculously short for a game of this scale. It was only possible due to heavy asset reuse from Ocarina of Time. I don't have anything novel to add to the dev story, other than this is probably why the game is as weird as it is. They didn't have the time to think twice about what they were doing. The weirdness isn't a bad thing. In fact, it's one of the reasons why I love the game so much. I struggle to articulate why exactly, but the best way I can put it is that it helps make the game.
So what happened was they released Ocarina of Time, right? And it was really successful. And the dude that was behind Zelda was like, guys, we really love the Nintendo 64 system. Really, really like it. What if we try to make another game in there? And then there was already planned for the GameCube. It's like, okay, well, we can't really make a game because there's like a year and a half or a year left before we release the GameCube. So then they took every single character from Ocarina of Time and put it in Majora's Mask. So they basically they didn't have to design anybody else. They already had Link. The Zora was already something, the Gordon was already something, the Deku was already something. You know?
Feel authentic. We obviously can't know for certain, but it seems like the only limit on what features and events the team could add to the game was, do they have the time to implement them? Majora's Mask doesn't feel overly sanitized. Rather, it feels like there was a clear vision for the game and they saw it through, no matter how weird it may have appeared on paper. The toilet hand is a nice little snippet of that concept of embracing their own weirdness. When you combine the weirdness with the quest interconnectivity element, the toilet hand is the perfect representation of the less obvious game design elements that make Majora's Mask so special. We've talked quite quite a bit about toilets, so I think it's about time that we shift gears to discuss some other elements of the game. I made a claim at the beginning of the video that Majora's Mask is contradictory, and we're going to analyze what exactly I mean by this. To do that, though, we're going to have to establish what Majora's Mask is aiming to accomplish as a video game in the first place. What aspects of the game does it prioritize? What does it want the player to feel? To do that, we should probably talk about its opening hours. The opening of a video game is critically important. It's the hook to get players interested and keep playing. The first impression is always the most impactful one, so games tend to try to put their best foot forward if they can. What's
Approach go quickly.
is the opening of Majora's Mask like? We don't need to talk much about the literal opening cutscene. Link gets mugged by Skull Kid, his horse Epona gets sent to a farm upstate, he chases Skull Kid into the world of Termina, and he gets transformed into a deku scroll. It definitely sets a dark mood, and I like it a lot. But you know what's never actually established throughout the opening? Not by Skull Kid, not by the Happy Mask salesman, and not explicitly by any NPC in Clocktown. The fact that the moon will fall in 3 days. The time limit of 3 days is set by the Happy Mask salesman, but he always said he had to leave town in 3 days, with no mention of the moon. The opening cutscene when we take our first steps in Clocktown deliberately hides the moon out of view. There's also not much reason to look up at the sky on our own. That requires us to go into a first-person perspective, and it's unlikely that we do this without the game telling us. It's not until we interact with some NPCs around Clocktown do we begin to get a clue of the predicament we're in. We might then take a look at the sky and see the horrifying terrifying proximity, but if we don't do that by ourselves, the game only finally shows us it directly in the Astral Observatory. Even then, just looking at the moon doesn't give us the full context of what's going to happen at the end of the third day. I wanted to bring this up because the moon has kind of become synonymous with Majora's Mask. It's easy to forget that the game hides this critical detail from us for a relatively long time. This is going to tie into an aspect of the game's story that we'll talk about in a minute, but there's another side to it that we have to get through first. We don't know exactly what the dilemma is during our first 3 days, but we actually do while we're figuring it out. Well, honestly, not much of anything. We know that mortality is relevant. Link is stuck in his death scroll, so we just don't have any presumable tools.
There you go.
Like this is the entire first cycle of the game, and not only are we trapped in this form, we're trapped in Clocktown too. The guards won't let us leave without a weapon. There's nothing we can really do to advance the story beyond our visit to the Astral Observatory, which only takes about 10 minutes. There are a couple items to find, and we can grind rupees if we want, but otherwise the most productive thing we can do is meander until we finally reach the last 6 hours of the third day. That's quite a lot of downtime, isn't it? Try comparing it to the game's direct predecessor, Ocarina of Time. While we don't exactly start in an action sequence or anything, obtaining a sword and shield in Kokiri Forest is a much quicker task than waiting out Majora's Mask's first cycle. Once we get our sword and shield, we can jump straight into the game's first dungeon. That is absolutely not true for Majora's Mask. We won't be entering the first dungeon until around 2 hours of gameplay, but possibly even later depending on how much exploring we do. This design choice suggests to me that Majora's Mask does not put gameplay first and foremost. Rather, it focuses on its world, characters, and atmosphere, because our first impression of the game is entirely based on these aspects. Alright, so we have no idea what the stakes of the game are, and we have no idea what we're supposed to do for the opening hours of the game. When you put these two details together, it reveals a major theme of the game: uncertainty. It feeds us the bare minimum amount of information to understand what's going on and what we have to do while hiding the most important details. In addition, there are many NPCs in the game whose struggles are centered around being uncertain of what awaits them in the future, whether it be with the moon or other aspects of their personal lives. This creates a particular atmosphere of uneasiness that I don't think is captured by many other games. If not many characters in the game feel like a confident source of truth, then that rubs off on the player. Majora's Mask is lauded for its heavy atmosphere, and I think this is a large part of what makes it special.
We bring back the
That's all well and good, but now I want to propose a question. Why is uncertainty such a prominent theme of Majora's Mask when it's the one game we can be absolutely certain of everything that unfolds? The setting of the game is literally within a perfect time loop. If we sections in different
I mean, he's not
cycles
wrong.
will get the same results. Some side quests are entirely designed around us being certain of the events that happen in the loop. Why is the game designed like this, narratively speaking? Perhaps there's a deeper meaning to this juxtaposition on a thematic level. Well, let's put a bookmark here, because we can't answer that question right now. We haven't even left Clocktown yet, so let's journey in each direction and see if we can figure out the solution along the way. We're going to touch on a lot of different topics that might seem unrelated at first, but trust me, this will all become relevant. At the end of the first cycle, we have nothing to do except aim for a miracle by confronting Skull Kid at the top of Clock Tower. His dark fairy friend, Tail, tells us to go to the swamp, mountain, ocean, and canyon, and bring the four bear here. This is our only form of instruction for the entire rest of the game. That's what I meant by bare minimum earlier. The white fairy we have alongside us is Tattle, by the way. She was also Skull Kid's friend, but got separated from them and is just kind of tagging along with us.
Good.
She's quite rude and regularly insults Link, which is a stark contrast from Navi in the previous game. Anyway, we shoot Skull Kid with a magic snot bubble and get our ocarina back. We're then able to...
So it takes 2 hours. It's insane.
...cycle to the dawn of the first day. With our ocarina in hand, the happy
You basically have
teaches us the song of healing and restores us to
38 hours of content I can do.
obtain the Deku Mask, which transforms us back into a Deku scroll when we wear it.
Can
Now
edit.
that Link is back to normal, we're able to leave Clocktown and explore Termina Field, aiming for the places that Tail told us about.
Boom.
The general story flow goes something like this. We arrive at a new area, discover something has gone horribly wrong, get acquainted with the locals, take one of the local souls for our own, learn a new song, use that song to unlock the dungeon, beat the boss, save the area, collect any goodies we get for doing so, then reset the cycle and do it all over again to the next one. Simple enough, right? No? Alright, you got me. I'm just kidding. If you're quick enough, you can technically clear the entire game in one 3-day cycle. Okay, obviously we need to talk a little more in depth about the transformation masks that Link gets in the game. All of them are created from healing the soul of a dead person with the Song of Healing. The Goron mask is created from Darmani, a Goron warrior who already passed away before the game started. The Zora mask is created from Mikau, who quite literally dies in front of us. He's severely injured and we just happen to be there when he succumbs to his wounds. Link even makes a grave for him and pays his respects. The Deku mask, well, we'll have to come
Should really
back to
sweet
that.
thoughts.
We do learn who the mask is made from eventually, but it's a mystery for the entire duration of the game. The Deku mask will be really important later, so don't forget about it. The transformation masks are probably the best part of Majora's Mask's gameplay. It's just really cool that Link essentially has 4 different movesets, and their actual movement is really fun to mess around with. Goron rolling and Zora swimming in particular. They're
I like the
tools and are used in
Deku
every
sliding.
area of the game. The masks are used for basic movement, solving puzzles, combat, and even unlocking special interactions with some NPCs and opening up secrets. They're wonderful, and that makes the
That's
intense pain that Link suffers when he puts them on
Ooh.
all more strange. I don't mean from an in-world logical point of view. It makes total sense to me why quickly transforming into a different species would be painful. I mean from a narrative perspective. Why color these masks in such a negative light if they're one of the highlights and selling points of the game? Not only are the transformations obviously painful, but they're really creepy. They're also products of death, as we've already established. These crucial...
I like the one that he makes a sacrifice so they can transform.
And suffering. Why? I also want to highlight the method by which we learn each song that grants us access to the region's dungeon. The Sonata of Awakening is taught to us by this captured monkey, being tortured for a crime he did not commit. The Goron's Lullaby is taught to us partially by the Goron Elder, but we only fully learn it when talking to the child Goron. The New Wave Bossa Nova is taught to us by newly hatched baby Zoras. All of these songs are given to us from symbols of innocent life, an animal, a child, and newborns, and they unlock the most dangerous places in the game filled with the most powerful enemies. The great evils of the world are locked away by pure spirits. So, associated with each of the first 3 major areas is a mask and special ocarina song, with each mask a product of death, and each song a product of life. The
That makes
fourth
sense.
area, Ikana Canyon, is a little different. It has no mask associated with it, and the song used to access the 4th dungeon is also different from the rest. The first 3 all only need to be played once to access their respective dungeons.
The other one you need to
but
plan.
The 4th, the Elegy of several times in order to solve a puzzle to reach the final dungeon. It kind of seems like the pattern established has been broken, at first glance anyway. There is actually a mask associated with Icona Canyon that's surrounded by death and suffering that
Boom.
dramatically changes our gameplay experience that we can only acquire with the song.
In the morning like that's perfect to upload.
Gibdo Mask. Icona Canyon is haunted by the undead. Gibdos mindlessly circle the house at its center, and we can only get rid of them if we learn and play
It's
the
perfect
song
because
story.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow,
Once we do that, the little
and it has to
girl
wait for
opens
24
the
hours.
house
So
and we can sneak in.
the faster we do
When
it,
we go to the basement,
the more time I
we
can
find the
have it
girl's
tomorrow. So,
father
for example, we finish at
transformed into
9.
a Gibdo.
I got the whole day after 9.
The song of healing, and he drops the Gibdo mask. Thankfully, he survives, and the two share a very heartwarming reunion. It's more imagery of innocent life, the love a child has for their parent, and the love the parent gives in return. The
Oh, ad.
Voici la toute nouvelle Nissan
Okay.
Sentra, complètement redessinée. Elle
You know, even if you're on YouTube and you don't put ads on your videos,
plus neuf parmi les voitures
there's still
en vente.
ads from
La
YouTube.
Nissan Sentra 2026, la Sentra la plus fougueuse à ce jour. Un petit geste pour de grands moments avec Dr. Hotker.
Sérum collagène 16 de Vichy. Hydrate pour cibler l'apparence de 16 signes de l'âge par Vichy Laboratoire.
Je sais pas trop. Ça prendrait un conseiller. Un conseiller dans une quincaillerie, pas proche d'arriver.
Là où les conseillers se cachent pas. Parce que chez Canac, on aide pour vrai.
J'avais une petite question.
Let them draw. Let them spin it and turn it. Let them do this.
Okay.
Dig all the angles. Let them illustrate, draft, and craft. Let them boss character.
We're back here.
Side character. Oh, cool. Every character. Aw, huh? Let them make. With Lenovo's convertible design.
Schluck. Oh.
AI tools. Because every opportunity to create should be in the hands of a creative. Lenovo. Let creatives create.
mask, but it does transform our gameplay experience. It transforms it in such a dramatic way.
How is that feature
I would say
unavailable?
it's the single most important regular mask we get in the game. Most of the regular masks are optional collectibles, but a handful are required for progression. Of the few required ones, they're pretty much all only used for one specific interaction and then are never needed again. The Garrow mask, for example, was needed to enter Icona Canyon in the first place, but after that,
You literally told me
take it off
feature unavailable.
if
Okay.
we want. The
It just
Gibdo
lagged.
mask
It's just a
is
bug.
useful, though. It has a real purpose that fundamentally changes the game so much that it may as well be a transformation mask. What does it do? You may be asking. Well, if you don't know already, then
La 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 la.
ready?
I need
I'm turning back now. The Gibdo mask reveals the
on
truth
this
of
one.
the world of Termina.
You know this one and I need on
The
this
undead are
one.
Sick dancers. I mean, look at these redeads
Yeah.
go. Isn't that
Another
so
one.
cool? We can go right up to them and they don't scream at us and try to suck our blood anymore. They're just busy dancing. All right.
I can't tell you how much there is. Okay, so I need 21, which I don't. I'm not gonna be able to get. This one I need 8, which I'm gonna be able to get.
Suddenly, the scariest aspects of the game make us laugh. Now instead of cautiously creeping around every redead to avoid being jump scared, we look forward to seeing them bust new moves. Horror turns into humor. It's a complete opposite emotional response. It's particularly interesting when you consider how redeads were used in Ocarina of Time. Harsh symbols of the fall of Hyrule that really make the player understand the new danger.
Good.
Okay, so what have we learned in our heavily summarized journey through Termina? Our light fairy companion insults us,
Kushluck,
while our
kushluck,
dark fairy
kushluck.
foe gives us
Kushluck,
guidance.
kushluck, kushluck,
Transformation masks are the
kushluck,
most fun mechanic in the game,
kushluck,
but they all
kushluck,
spawn from
kushluck,
death and cause
kushluck,
suffering.
kushluck,
This is
kushluck,
contrasted with
kushluck,
all the symbols
kushluck,
of innocent
kushluck,
life that give
kushluck,
us the songs
kushluck,
to access the dungeon
kushluck,
in each
kushluck,
region.
kushluck.
Finally, all of the scary creatures in the game can be turned into comic relief.
Good.
Our overarching question for this journey was to figure out why the game is filled with uncertainty despite us being able to be certain of future events. As it turns out, though, the entire game is filled with more paradoxes. Everything innocent, happy, and positive has some sort of dark and depressing side to it
4.
to varying degrees. On the other hand, though, everything evil, sad, and scary has some sort of fun and humorous side to it. This is too many occurrences for me to write it off as a coincidence. I believe these paradoxes were a conscious design
Yes, it was
choice,
a gusher.
especially because even the mundane parts of the game incorporate the pattern. That's why I brought up Tattle and Tail. One would expect the light fairy to be the nice one and the dark fairy to be the rude one, but they're opposite. Here's the payoff for the Toiletan as well. The hidden jump scare NPC turned into a funny gag is the exact same thing as what happens when we wear the Gibdo mask in front of rude heads. The question then becomes, why is everything paradoxical?
Good.
Well, let's think back to the question we
We
asked
stepped on
before
it. We
our
stepped on a
third
gusher.
question. What does Majora's Mask
And
emphasize as a
look,
video game? We
still some
established that
candy.
it was focused on its world, characters, and atmosphere. We talked about the atmosphere of uneasiness, where we found the contrast between certainty and uncertainty. Then we traveled the world and found a pattern of paradoxes. That leaves the characters, and here is where we'll find the connecting pieces. I want to highlight two NPCs in particular.
Cafe and
they
Andrew.
are the ones that truly embody the paradoxical themes of Majora's Mask as a whole. Anju and the Postman. The Anju and Cafe side quest is one of the most famous side quests in all of video games, and it's from Majora's Mask. The story is basically this. Cafe has gone missing, and we have to find him. The cool thing is Cafe is actually one of the first characters we see in the story.
Fat.
He's the purple-haired kid wearing
Five.
a Keaton mask, checking the mail at the dawn of the first
What's a Keaton?
day.
Yes or no?
It's no secret where Cafe is hiding, but the difficulty comes from figuring out how to meet with him. And the mystery is, why does he look like a child? While we're investigating his disappearance, we eventually learn that the receptionist at the inn, Anju, is Cafe's fiancée. And through a series of other events and connections, we can eventually make contact with Cafe himself. He reveals he was transformed into a child by Skull Kid, but that's the least of his concerns. His actual problem is his sun mask was stolen by the thief Sakon. In Termina, a ritual for marriage is to exchange masks. Cafe was meant to give his sun mask to Anju in exchange for her moon mask. The quest line covers the entire 3-day cycle and uses elements from every region of the game.
Facts.
We don't need to go over all the specific tasks we must accomplish to make this happen. The main idea is we deliver letters from Cafe to Anju so she gets convinced to stay in Clocktown rather than evacuating with everyone else. She believes that Cafe will return to her, and she resolves that she'd rather face the moon together with her love than
I love this.
perhaps never see him again. Cafe will also give us a letter meant to be delivered to his mother, at which point the quest has two diverging paths. We can either deliver the letter ourselves, or we can give it to the postman to deliver. The postman is perhaps the most tragic figure in Majora's Mask.
I feel like he has to
follows
stay.
a rigid schedule throughout the cycle, and
Boom.
nothing ever changes it.
Boom.
If you try to talk to him while he's out delivering mail, he'll just scold you. After hours, you can find him in the post office and play a minigame with him for a piece of art.
Good.
The minigame is trying to count to precisely 10 seconds, which is representative of the postman's obsessive state of mind. To him, the schedule is absolute. He must obey the post schedule
Boom.
because it is all he knows. If we go to the post office on the night of the final day, we can find the postman having a mental breakdown. He knows the danger the town is in and really wants to evacuate, but he just can't find it in him to do so. Evacuating would mean going against the schedule. We can find a note on his desk that he wrote to himself, in which he begs himself to leave town even if it's not on the schedule. He's completely self-aware of his faults and obsessive tendencies, but he tragically just can't find the inner strength to overcome the obsession. Giving Cafe's letter to the postman will snap him out of this state. He sees the letter is marked as high priority mail, which is the one thing that can transcend the schedule for him. It's established that the postman is one of the sole confidants that Cafe currently has. So
84,
I personally
44.
like to think that Cafe
Boom.
marked the letter as high priority, knowing how
Nice.
the postman would respond. He might have suspected the postman was struggling with the decision to evacuate, and the letter would connect him to Cafe's mother, who is the one person that might be able to help the postman's struggles. Indeed, she is. After the postman delivers the letter, he's finally able to free himself from the shackles of the schedule. He gives us his hat, counted as a mask, and he happily skips town, running far more quickly than he ever did while delivering mail. If we've helped Cafe get the sun mask back from Sakon, then we can return to the Clocktown Inn and wait with Anju for Cafe's arrival. It's incredibly tense. The timer ticks down just as it always does, but it feels even heavier here.
The way you narrate is actually pretty good.
We know that the reunion between Anju and Cafe is doomed. we wait anyway, knowing giving them this small reprieve in this one timeline is the best we can do for them. Anju has her mind made up. She doesn't know what will happen to Clocktown, but she trusts that Cafe will come back to her. The timer gets lower and lower, eventually reaching about 90 minutes remaining, and only then will Cafe enter the room.
La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Creating the couple's mask,
La
which we
la.
take as witness to
La la la
the
la 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 la.
quietly
La
embracing each
la la
other
la 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 la. This I want to try to do it for the 400 before the battery dies, but I don't know if I can.
Not like giving us anything positive without strings attached. We must reset the cycle, separate
Could also do.
again.
I mean, this is a possibility, but I don't know.
Something in common. They picked certainty in favor of embracing the unknown. The postman with his rigid schedule, his single source of truth,
Oh shit.
manages to escape from its clutches and move according to his own free will. Anju
Ta-da-ta.
chance of survival the others, but she chooses to forego this certainty in favor of the uncertain reunion with her fiancé. She trusts
Good.
that Cathay will return, but she can't know for certain. She also
Good.
can't know for certain
Ooh.
what will happen to Clocktown. While it's true that evacuation wouldn't actually save anyone,
Fucking fat finger.
we have to think from the perspective of the townspeople here. The moon falling is such an absurd concept that none of them fully understand what that would entail. To them, evacuation is a perfectly reasonable precaution when the moon seems to
Good.
be down at Clocktown. We've finally talked about everything we need to answer the question: why is uncertainty such a large element of Majora's Mask when it's a game designed around us being
Boom.
certain of future events? It's completely contradictory on the surface. It's not just a paradoxical design choice like we've
La
talked
la la
about.
la la la
I would
la.
call those paradoxes a motif that helps draw attention to this
La 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 la.
uncertainty. I don't know if any one of them individually has some sort of greater meaning, but collectively, I believe
Been
they
live for
represent the fact that
an hour
life
56.
itself often works in this way. It's rare for anything to ever be objectively good or objectively bad. There's almost always a way to spin something positively and negatively, and it's nearly impossible to predict how life will go. Hey, doesn't that kind of sound like uncertainty? I
Boom.
believe Majora's Mask to be a story
Oh, let's go.
overcoming fear of the unknown.
So how much is that? Got 182.
Whether it be in years,
Need 18.
months, weeks, or perhaps even
Just gonna get.
days. This is demonstrated by the atmosphere of the game and its various characters.
Can I get that?
Particularly Anju and the Postman.
Well, I
Everything
technically
is uneasy.
could.
Everything is uncertain. Anju and the Postman, though,
Yeah. Okay. Good.
embrace this uncertainty. It's not
So we're missing
inherently a
7.
bad thing to not know what comes next. It's not like we can
Which
do
is actually way better.
in real life. We can't see into the future, but what if we could?
7 is perfect.
We can see into the future in Majora's Mask. We can be certain. The game
Can I make 7 gems in an hour? Yes.
We begin the game feeling uneasy, unnerved, apprehensive, however you want to put it. As we grow more familiar with the world, meet all the fun characters, and start getting hooked on the gameplay, that feeling of uneasiness goes away.
Boom.
Majora's
Boom.
Mask is giving us a
boom.
rare opportunity. It's allowing us a taste of the
Okay.
power to know the unknown.
Is it 2 more?
With it comes the wisdom and moral of the story. The unknown isn't actually that scary. There is no need to fear the unknown of what comes next. It's pointless to even think too far out. Our lives will be filled with both wonderful and horrible experiences. There's nothing we can do about it, and there's nothing we can do about it. Why bother worrying? If we do start worrying, then this heavy fear just hangs overhead as we go about our lives and causes us great discomfort. Hey, the moon is also always overhead, isn't it? Maybe
Yep.
the moon in Majora's Mask is symbolic of the dark, scary unknown of the future. The moon
Okay,
is ever
good.
present in the sky. It's always there, but it's always out of reach,
2000
hovering
schluck.
in space. That's just like the
2000.
future. It's obviously
Speedster.
impossible to ever reach the future since we can only
Do,
ever
do, do,
see the
do,
present.
do, do, do,
The
do.
moon famously does not stay in
Do,
the sky
do, do,
in
do.
Majora's Mask. That's a little awkward for our interpretation at first, but it still fits if we consider
We're below
the
560, which is
falling
great.
a symbol of that fear of the unknown overtaking us. The more we think about it, the larger it gets. The more it hangs overhead, which the moon literally does in game. In short, Majora's Mask is about overcoming the fear of the unknown and embracing uncertainty.
Boom.
It
Today.
accomplishes this by giving us a taste of seeing into the future. When we learn that the undead enjoy dancing and even ghouls have toilet paper emergencies, scariness fades away and our comfort with the game itself rises. We can even extend our moon metaphor a bit with its really spooky face.
I died.
It's jarring at first, but we naturally get
died.
used to it over time. And that's what we have to do with the unknown. It's a part of life. To overwhelming fear of uncertainty. Life is never so black and white, just like everything in Majora's Mask. The only thing we can really do is embrace it and make the most of the cards we're dealt. In one timeline, the video stopped here. A hopefully satisfying end to a
Very
dramatic
nice.
analysis of Majora's Mask, but something kept
Very nice.
nagging at me. I couldn't quite put my finger on what it was, but as I was capturing footage, I realized what was bothering me. How have we not talked about masks? Well, I mean, we talked about some of the masks and what they do for us gameplay-wise, but I'm talking about the symbolic purposes of masks in literature. The game is called Majora's Mask. The main villain is a mask. We collect masks. It's so ubiquitous to the game that we have to talk about it. The analysis would just be incomplete without doing so. The whole game was probably conceptualized off other ways masks have been used as story elements before.
Two?
So, let's dive back into the game once more, but this time, we're going to be focusing on the character that literally hides their true self with masks. We're also going to figure out what the actual story of the game really means, and how the themes we just discussed fit into the bigger picture. It's time to finally talk about Link. The incarnation of Link in Majora's Mask is explicitly the same one from Ocarina of Time. Link is a silent protagonist that doesn't express emotions often, but we can still read into what happens to him and how it's affecting him based on his actions. Ocarina of Time begins with Link as a child, but after he holds the Master Sword, he gets locked away for 7 years and grows into an adult. Link saves the Dark Future of Ganondorf,
La 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 la.
Bobby vanishes and he goes looking for her. A common interpretation of this event is that Link's childhood was buried or died in the open of Kokiri Forest, so Link looking for Bobby can be read as Link searching for his childhood. I totally agree with this reading, and I think that is what's going on in the story from Link's perspective.
Just say where's on.
Link dealing with the trauma of being forced to grow up. Mask
Diamond.
My mom likes her. She always likes beautiful things. You are my heart. I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Économisez sur les billets de concert. C'est vrai. Bonne réponse, Gaillard. Notre RDC offre des remises compte à carte qui permettent de voir plus de shows pour moins cher. Je pense que je vais devoir changer de bord. Choisissez RDC.
Alerte imperfection, couvrez-la avec le nouveau timbre imperfection invisible 8 heures par Garnier.
Avec Turo, les voitures sont là
Ouais,
pour
ouais.
les récupérer. Les voitures de location sont dans la zone 2, section H, espace 45. La bonne voiture là où vous en avez besoin. Turo, louez une voiture, pas de voiture de location.
Builders don't use hammers.
We use keyboards.
Oh, another one.
Not fossil ones.
We're not waiting for the future. We're building it.
Masks are a powerful literary symbol. They're used
What?
to cover one's face, which can be a useful way to represent a character hiding their true self. The mask, then, would be what the character wants to project. It's how they want others to see them. Alternatively, a character wearing a mask could be a representation that they aren't themselves. Their true self is hidden underneath the mask, but something is preventing them from being genuine. That's what's going on with Skull Kid, at least. The mask he's wearing, Majora's Mask, has taken total control of him and is what's causing him to do evil. So, why is Link wearing masks
Okay.
in Majora's Mask? What does it mean? Well, I don't
Maybe the
think
Frizz-ID,
Link is
which is the ultimate
consciously
paradox.
hide his true self, or that he's being
Majora's Mask and Frizz-ID.
currently himself. Rather, it's more of a charitable use of the first possible meaning. Link wears masks because he's struggling with his identity. He doesn't know what to project because he doesn't know who he is anymore. Link clings to the
Is
idea
that the-
that he's a child again. His comfortable life in Kokiri Forest is what he most fondly remembers. He carries all the a child again. This is what the Deku mask represents. It's supposed to be symbolic of Link as a child. Link looks like a young kid in this form. Also, the Deku are associated with the forest, just like young Link was. The monkey in the Deku region even reminds us of Link. Some argue that this monkey is supposed to be a metaphor for Link, being a creature from the forest that was punished for a crime he did not commit, and the Deku princess is supposed to be Zelda, but I don't think the monkey is the real symbol we should be focusing on.
What crime did Link commit?
Link's Deku form because that's the actual mask he wears, not a monkey one. Now, you may be thinking, but wait, Link was cursed to be a Deku scrub. It's not a form he took on willingly. To that, I agree. Link also did not willingly take on all this trauma from being forced to age and regress in quick succession. His desire to project being a child again was something forced upon him, just like the Deku form. That leads naturally into the Goron mask. Darmani is a fallen warrior, and I believe he represents Link's adulthood. He became a legend known as the hero of time, but that legacy isn't known in this world anymore. It only was created in a world that no longer exists. Link still sees himself as that hero, though, because he knows what he accomplished. He knows he saved Hyrule. To Link, he is still...
That's a really smart video.
Thus, he also projects being an adult by wearing the
Not wrong.
mask. The Zora mask is a little different. Mikao is a young man, clearly not a child like Link's Deku form, but also clearly not as old as Darmani. He's in between the two forms, and that actually makes a ton of sense. The Zora mask represents Link's present projection. A child with adult memories, a weird in-between state. Mikao is not literally this, but he's the next best thing, a childish adult. His dying words are a very silly plea to heal his soul and how he won't rest in peace while jamming out on his guitar. He pretty much acts like a totally radical, cool teenager. Also, Mikao dies in the present in front of Link. The Goron and Deku both died in the past, symbolizing how Link's childhood and adulthood are both already gone. His present in-between states, though, is, well, present, and that's why we had to see Mikao die. We now have Link juggling between three identities. He constantly shifts masks, representing how Link struggles to settle on any individual one of them to identify with. Is he a child? Is he an adult? Or is he something in the middle? As we approach the end of the game, though, Link does actually decide on an answer. He chooses which mask to keep and decides to cast away the others. The Stone Tower Temple is my favorite dungeon in all of Zelda. One of the most fascinating aspects of it is how we actually access it. We have to climb a long way up while solving block puzzles to make the path cross.
Symbolistically speaking, it's also super nice.
Hold down switches which cause the blocks to move in mid-air, and once we find the right combination, we can jump across them and continue climbing. There's just one problem. There's only one Link. Luckily, we learned the Elegy of Emptiness. This allows us to create an empty shell resembling
four statues
that can hold down switches. We can create a shell for each form of Link, as a human, a Deku, a Goron, and a Zora. Only once we do this can we climb to the top of Stone Tower Temple. Here's what's really interesting, though. We can create 4 statues, but one of them is completely worthless. There is no reason to ever create the Deku statue. It's too light to hold down any of the switches. The only way we can reach the top of Stone Tower is if we cast aside Link's human form.
16? Good.
The imagery of this is abundantly clear. Link climbing the Stone Tower in this way is a metaphor for reaching enlightenment, ascending to a higher state of being by coming to terms with who he really is. He is a child again. He rejects his adulthood. He rejects the notion of the between state. He clutches onto the Deku form because he clutches onto his childhood. In retrospect, it's kind of obvious this is what Link wanted anyway. He started the game by searching for Navi, a representation of his childhood. Alright, that's good to finally settle, but
I don't know if I agree with that.
what's the moral here? Are we supposed to always embrace our childhood? Are we children underneath it all, really? Is it in our power to take back the time stolen from us? I don't know about you, but none of those feel like particularly good morals to me. In fact, they
The reason why he was looking for Navi is because she's the only one, apart from him, that knows what really happened. She's the only one, apart from him, that knows that he had this battle with Ganon. And she's the only one that, apart from him, knows about his time as an adult. So I think that's why. Coming to terms with the fact that, yes, this really happened. this really happens.
I feel like the opposite of
Or
points.
happened.
Like, these are lessons that we shouldn't be internalizing. Did we make a mistake? Well, if you've already played the game, you probably know where I'm going with this.
Ow.
If you haven't played Majora's Mask, though, then allow me to finish a thought from earlier. Why is the Stone Tower Temple my favorite Zelda dungeon? It's because halfway through, the entire dungeon becomes inverted. The Stone Tower
The Tower of
Temple
Babel.
is built in such a way that it can be explored both right side up and upside down. It's an absolutely amazing idea for a dungeon mechanically, but it's even more impressive with how it intertwines with the narrative we've been exploring. The imagery of Link climbing the tower representing enlightenment is suddenly flipped on its head. It's transformed into a descent to hell. What Link was doing by picking and choosing which parts of his life to cast aside was incorrect. He was making a mistake, and that's why the stone tower had to invert. It even does so after obtaining the light arrows, which we could say is like Link finally seeing the light. The truth is, Link's childhood has long...
Now, why the stone temple is so cool is because throughout the whole time in the stone temple, there's constant imagery of fuck the Triforce, right? So basically, what happened was the people from Ivanka or Ivana Canon, they wanted to get to the Hyrule because they wanted to show that their deity, which was the four giants, is stronger. So it's kind of crazy because the four gods in Termina are representing men, and the three goddess in Ocarina of Time represent women. So that's also what's going on. But then so they created this stone tower to reach higher. So when you first start the game, you fall down the hole, right? So when you fall down the hole, you reach Termina, which means that Termina is below Hyrule. So there is another reality, but it's also below. So the stone tower, the goal was to reach Hyrule and conquer Hyrule, right? So then the goddesses, right? The way what it doesn't say is halfway through the temple, you invert the temple, which is true, but you do it with the light arrow only, right? So the light arrow are the weapon given to us in Ocarina of Time by Zelda, which is the representation of the goddess. So the goddess, when they saw the Termina, they were trying to do the stone temple, right? They shot the light arrow for the stone temple for it to be reverted, for it to go the way back. So instead of going toward them, the tower is reverting. It's upside down, right? However, when you finish, the lowest point or the highest point of the stone tower is actually the Twin Rova boss room. And when you go to the Twin Rova boss room, there's stone pillars of Majora's Mask. So by inverting the it's a crazy story. By inverting the tower temple, they actually made them find the Majora's Mask, which was where the tower ended up, right? So then there's another theory that that I'm gonna talk about. It's not very known. It's one that I really like. So if you're able to reach a higher point in another reality or another, like, not necessarily universe but another reality, which is Ocarina of Time, which is Hyrule, you can also reach another one, which is Twilight Princess, right? So they reach a Twilight, and with the Twilight they get the Majora's Mask, and that's the story. This is what they're not saying, or what the person is not saying.
Been over, despite his desperation to bring it back. It ended long before the events of
5.
Majora's Mask. It ended the moment Navi approached Link in the
Boom.
Kokiri Forest, and the Great Deku Tree informed him of his role in the world. There
So we're gonna
was
have
no
one
going
more.
back
Okay.
after this point. While Link was never actually a true Kokiri, the illusion was completely broken here, and to pretend otherwise is just naivety. Navi meeting Link is also the first time we meet this
5.
incarnation of Link, meaning we never truly met a Link in his actual innocent childhood. You know who else we never meet? The Deku Scrub that the mask was made from. He was long dead. At the very beginning of the game, we find a tree sapling thing with a face on it, which Tattle says kind of looks like us. Later, in the swamp, we can
But
see
Tattle
the
will
thing
know
is
that this is the confirmation.
we remind him of his son. When the credits of the game roll, we can see the butler crying in front of this sapling with a face. The sapling was the butler's son. The
Implied, it's not
from his
confirmed.
Link's childhood was over from the very beginning, and that's why we're shown this sapling in the opening minutes. Link doesn't find Navi in the end either. This hasn't come up yet because it hasn't been relevant, but pretty much everything in Termina is a reflection of something in Hyrule.
Boom, boom, boom.
Almost all the characters in the game also appear.
The battery's almost dead, so we're almost done.
Sometimes with different names.
It's still got 22% though, which is good. We're waiting for this one to be at 200, which will be soon.
Use assets to make the game, but it does raise an interesting question. Does Link himself have a reflection in the game? It's not an easy question to answer since nobody shares Link's character model. There are theories that perhaps Kafei or Skull Kid himself are Link's reflection, but I
think it's Kafei.
believe the character that represents Link the best in Termina is Tingle, a 35-year-old childish man dressed in green that desperately wants a fairy to visit him. Sound familiar? He's not portrayed very kindly, so that's more reinforcement that Link's decision when climbing the Stone Tower Temple is not a desirable outcome. We can relate Link's desperation to return to his childhood to the overall theme of embracing the unknown and the dichotomy of certainty versus uncertainty. Link is trying to go back to a simpler time, when all he had to worry about was what games he would play with his friends in the forest.
I mean,
he could be certain of everything that would unfold. In comparison,
if he wants to go back to before that the Deku Tree was sick.
grow up rapidly. It's easy to understand how that could traumatize someone. Now he must deal with the dissonance of being back to his child form, but having the knowledge and experience that comes from the future, and it scares him. What is the real moral of Link's story then? To answer that question, we'll have to go to the very end of the game, when we gather all 4 giants and are able to stop the moon from falling. It's at this point when Majora reveals his true nature. Majora detaches from Skull Kid and ascends to the moon itself. We go after it, determined to put an end to the madness once and for all. The moon is quite different than one might expect. It's a peaceful grassy field with a solitary tree and a clear blue sky. Surrounding the tree are children frolicking and mostly having a good time. It's more of that motif of contrast. The ominous threat in the sky is a pretty chill place once you actually get there. The game didn't forget about it. Everything must have some shades of black and some shades of white. The children here are modeled after the happy mask salesman, and even ask us if we, too, will become a mask salesman. We can then give them all of our masks that we've collected and play hide and seek with them. Their minigames each revolve around a different form of Link. One for the Deku mask, one for the Goron mask, one for the Zora mask, and the last one is for the human Link.
Yes.
After we finish their minigames, they ask for more masks, and once they're satisfied, they ask us a question. I want to highlight the question the Twin Mold Kid asks us. Twin Mold is the boss associated with this Stone Tower Temple, and his minigame was focused around the human Link. The kid asks us, your true face, what kind of face is it? I wonder, the face under the mask, is that your true face?
I always thought about maybe we're trying to be something that we're not, but he's right, maybe the true face is adult Link face. Who knows? Who knows?
Toutes les occasions sont bonnes pour partir en voyage et rapporter un petit quelque chose. Dans la vie, vous faites bien plus que de l'argent. Ne payez aucun frais d'opération en devise avec la carte Visa Infinite Passeport Banque Spéciale. Vous êtes plus riche que vous le croyez.
Imperfection alert? Invisible solutions for all skin tones with the new Garnier 8-hour Invisible Imperfection Patch.
Allez. It's right here.
Quand c'est propre, ça fait rêver. Le système H2 Pro de Villeda avec 2 réservoirs séparés. Pulvérise de l'eau propre, nettoie efficacement et emprisonne la saleté dans un réservoir séparé. Le système H2 Pro de Villeda.
60% des ventes sur Amazon proviennent de vendeurs indépendants. Comme Révolution Nutrition, la PME québécoise qui a donné de la saveur.
Interesting question. When we talked about Link casting away the masks he didn't like when climbing the stone tower, included in that was casting aside his human form. The human form of Link is the one underneath the masks. The Twin Mold Kid is directly asking Link here for his thoughts on who he truly is. Let me make clear that he's not telling Link that his true self is the one underneath all the masks. Is he the Deku? Is he the Goron? Is he the Zora? Is he the human? He's letting Link come to the conclusion himself. Who is he? After we finish giving away all of our masks, we can talk to the kid wearing Majora's mask. The kid points out that we don't have any masks left. You know what's interesting though?
Paradox.
We still have masks. The 3 transformation ones. And right there, final contradiction is the smoking gun. The transformation masks are not metaphorical masks. They are Link. His lost childhood, his lost adulthood, and his present in-between state he didn't want to believe in. They are all parts of him. The answer is that Link's true face isn't any one of them, not
It's all of them.
the human. That's why the Twin Mold Kid asks the question in the first place.
I don't know if I agree with that.
It's not as simple as Link's real face is the one underneath the mask. His real face, his real self, is the combination of all of them, of all of his lived experiences. We have now truly reached enlightenment and are given the Fierce Deity's mask as a reward. This transforms Link into an ultra-powerful...
It is kind of nuts because when you look at the Deku Scrub, and when he's actually right for two of them. The Deku Scrub, the Goron, which is the hero. The hero which is a gone and forgotten. You think he's dead. Right, hero, and the Deku Scrub, which is similar to one running away, because in this one it's running away, and then you have Link who ran away from the Kokiri Forest, who didn't actually run away but left the Kokiri Forest. So similar. The Deku Scrub is kind of nuts because he is the butler's son. So what happened was he fell in love with the princess, also Princess Zelda, and then because of that he was bullied by the guards. He was bullied by everybody, which is why he ran away. And when you transform into a Deku Scrub, when you first transform, there's always a scene. There's always a cutscene that says, okay, well, this is why you transform. For example, where Darmani is the Goron coming around him to say, hey, thank you so much, congratulations, right? So the Deku Scrub is the only one where it's kind of aggressive, right? Everybody else is peaceful. So what happened with the Deku Scrub is there's a bunch of guards not actually hunting him, but kind of harassing him. And this is why he's running away. Running away because they're after him. So, it's kind of cool. And if you look at in the Kokiri Forest, Miko was bullying Link. So, it is similar. But then, at the same time, are we reading too much into it? I don't know. The Fidani Mask, however, is my favorite.
Form that trivializes the final boss. It's the reward for collecting every mask in the game. This is the real symbol of finding the answer, unlike the false one at the Stone
Good.
Tower. The final boss fight versus Majora has 3 phases. The first is Majora's Mask, then
Itself.
Majora's Incarnation, and finally Majora's Wrath. The way the forms evolve kind of resemble the way a child grows up. It first begins in a small, weaker form, the mask itself. It then becomes this awkward abomination that dances around everywhere while the music is all over the place. It's a teenager now, an in-between state. It then finally settles down, becomes cool and composed, while also heavily expanding its muscles. It matures into an adult. Overcoming all these stages of life is the exact journey Link went through in the game, and it's a fitting final boss fight.
Boom.
So what have we learned?
We need diamonds.
Hands that come
We need
out of
gems.
orbits are surprisingly insightful. Everything in Majora's Mask contradicts itself, and Link is simultaneously a Deku Scrub, Goron, Zora, and human. Got that? Okay, more seriously, to bring it home, Majora's Mask is an incredibly deep game. From a gameplay perspective, it's uniquely structured in a way where the entire game feels like a Zelda dungeon with how interconnected the world is. It's also incredibly weird, which is emblematic of how special the game is and how the developers
It is a special game.
just added whatever they thought would be cool. It makes a conscious effort to not portray anything
Oh,
as
I'm making a mistake here.
bad, even down to the core gameplay mechanics, which tie into the overall theme of the uncertainty of life and how we must embrace it. On top of all of that, Link goes through quite the personal journey and finally comes to terms with the fact that he is all of the masks he
Good.
wears, and he shouldn't fixate on any individual one of them like he did with the Deku representing his childhood. We have now finally reached the end. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video,
Great video.
please do be sure to leave a like and subscribe so I can make more videos like this.
I got you.
Majora's Mask is full of aspects open to interpretation, so also let me know in the comments your own thoughts on the game. Before we truly
I got you. Subscribe and like. See, Majora's Mask is such a good game. The reason why it was mythic is at the simpler form of it, right? At the simpler form. It's a game that they had to rush because they wanted to capitalize on the Nintendo 64 system. they had to rush it, so they didn't go as in depth as some other games. However, they went in with very broad ideas, a very broad concept, a very broad storyline. And because it's so broad, you still get the whole story. The story still makes sense. They don't answer every single question, right? And because they don't answer every single question, we need answers, so we theorize. And this is why Majora's Mask is special, because it's left to the viewer to decide what is real, what is not. What does that mean? What is the end game? How can we theorize that? How can we normalize that? How can we validate how we feel about it? So that's something that I accept as, for example, he was talking about certain thing, and I was like, no, I don't know. I don't agree with that. Do I agree? Like the Stone Tower or Temple, it's a what everything that I said is part of a theory that I read online, and it's a theory that I like, right? However, if I didn't like it, would I still mention it? Would I still think that is the truth? I don't know. So the fact I like it makes me want to believe it's a true because I like it, but doesn't mean it's a true. And the only one that knows is the person that made the game, because the game isn't clear about what's going on in the game, then there's no need for that, you know? That's what I'm trying to say.
But then I'm going to expect you to know how to handle it.
No,
I am a little nervous.
Good. We
Anxious
need.
about going to the club because I don't know how his female fans are going to act. I don't know if they're going to be touchy, grabby, screamy. I don't know what to expect. What is this?
Cards, toys, wares, cosmetics.
Where have you brought me?
TikTok is low. What's going on?
Where are we?
baby, this is where I brought you.
Wow. So this is where it all happened.
This is where I record the song I Love You. It is special.
What the fuck? TikTok's not working.
You should love the song. So anything about that song is going to be, just like a gift to her. This is where I make all my tracks.
Wow.
These are all the pots. When into the studio, we say we're in the kitchen.
Yes,
We're
yes.
cooking.
You're cooking.
So this is where I cook your food.
I was so excited because this is where he actually sat down, cut the beat.
There you go.
This
Perfect.
is where my baby love did my
So
song.
TikTok work.
This is really cool. I'm impressed.
Lisa doesn't like the music video director because he is decided to shoot a video and to use money.
He's thinking another girl. Oh my god.
First video sucked.
He re-edited the video to take out the mother. But Lisa has not yet seen the new video. I'm like, can't see it until the time of premiere party. Let me introduce you to her.
Such a bitch. So to say.
This is baby girl Lisa.
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
What do you say? Thank you.
Understand?
What does it mean?
It's a compliment.
What the fuck?
She's trying to fight off his female fans. And female fans are very, very useful. So bro,
Yes.
the music and
Everything is fine. Do you remember one song that I sing? I go there for you.
Là, que tu me dises que tu m'aimes ou quelque chose de comme ça. Quelque chose de comme ça. Mon corps, on doit tester. Et je nous les mains pleines que de lilas. Que tu me dises que tu m'aimes ou quelque chose de comme ça. Quelque chose de comme ça. Et dans mon corps.
I took away from the concept of the song.
So I edited the video to take out the mother.
Tamagotchi Life. Sounds like such a good game.
That lady was in, taken away.
The one who truly loves Ricky.
Lisa, you're causing a lot of
I think that's my
The
feelings
concept
first.
of the song.
That means I love Ricky the most.
Way. The song is about me and him.
Good.
I really don't understand
Oh.
how it works in the music industry. Are you trying to say like
I got a
that
message.
you shoot music video love songs without the model in it?
I got a message.
Making a love song, regular love song, shooting a video without a model in it. I don't know how to put it. It's like a tea without sugar. It won't work.
A tea without sugar.
This club is called Barcode.
I didn't get a message. It's on my auto account.
I've been in Nigeria for a few days with my fiance Esmond, and I love several arguments about his career. Luckily, Esmond and I were able to move past the situation,
Were you?
and tonight's the world premiere of the music video.
For the song that was been on for me.
So I get to hear my baby love sing live.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Why does he put up with that?
You're so calm, cool, and collected about this. I'm over here like out of my comfort zone, thinking, Esmond, what have you got me into?
Kick her to the curb, dude.
I don't know how many female fans are going to be
Ugh.
and how they're going to act. If they're going
Choo
to
choo
act
choo
like
choo 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 choo. Ta 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 ta. Tu es dans mon corps. Dans mon corps de jeune fille. Dans mon corps de jeune fille. Il y a des changements. Que dans mon corps. Dans mon corps de jeune fille.
I think a big reason
Dans mon corps de jeune fille. Il y a des. I have to hurry because I got 12% left and
I'm really nervous.
I kind of have a couple to do.
Can make up
98,
my
63.
career.
Gangster. Nah. No, no, no. Wolfman. Lisa. See, there is a red carpet. What? Oh, Lisa's gonna ruin everything.
women and how they're acting. I'm standing there holding on to Esmond, and they're just like, innocent puppies.
This guy's a celebrity. What the fuck?
If anyone steps over the line,
There's going to be an issue in this club tonight.
What you gonna do about it? Huh? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. No. Okay, the editing doesn't help. I have to say. To say the editing doesn't help. And the last one, and then we're gonna get charged, and then we're gonna go. Que des lilas. Et que tu me dises que tu m'aimes ou quelque chose de comme ça. Quelque chose de comme ça. Que dans mon corps. Mohamed, thanks for the likes. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Very kind. Merci, Mohamed. Merci. Merci beaucoup. See? Computer. Oh, shit. Okay. We're done anyway. It's okay. Perfect. And there you go. We're done for today for the uploading, which is actually good. We did how much? I think we did like 60, which is not perfect, but it's actually pretty good. Really, really good. Oh. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Listen, let me tell you something. All of us here, we gathering because of this song.
Good. Today is a day. Okay, good. Perfect. See, it doesn't work. It doesn't really work. My apologies.
Because of Lisa and Hadma. But that music is for her.
Oh yeah.
DJ, please let's go.
It's not really working. See, the wire's not connecting. I do the same, think I everything. I knew I was. Told you I'd change, even though I never could. Told you I'd change. Told you I'd change. Wasted youth. Need to find it like a. Pen. Wait, chopstick. Aha.
The beautiful thing about this song
Ish.
is that my fiancée, a white woman from United States of America.
Ah, there you go. No. Which is weird because he has so many fans. That's why I live in his own country. Fuck, dude. It's not working. 999. What the heck? So at least it's charging.
So this is it. Welcome to our house. We arrived to Kaduna. This one takes me to where him and his roommates live.
Yeah, at least it's working. At least this is charging, so
It looks so different
it's
in
not
person.
perfect, but still.
This is the kitchen.
Boom, boom, boom.
This is our room.
Wow.
Wow.
How do all three of you guys sleep in this tiny little room?
Now culture is normal. You're all men, you're all guys, no problem.
This is a
Huh.
child's bed.
Hey, that's not nice. That's not nice.
This is the bathroom. This is it.
What's she complaining about?
This bucket machine is going to bath you from head to toe.
No, it will not.
Yes, it will.
Home does not feel it.
When I finish this video, we're just gonna be chilling. I'm gonna do tire talk. It's gonna be end for today.
That they live in.
I'm gonna do 3 hours today. This morning,
After you
and I will do 2 hours tonight.
then you be like,
Que tu me dises que tu m'aimes ou quelque chose de comme ça, quelque chose de comme ça, que dans mon corps de jeune fille, dans mon corps de jeune fille, il y a des changements, que dans mon corps.
Get straight. Nobody is perfect. You need to make up your mind and make it quick.
I am scared about you right now. Let me just tell you the truth. I am scared. Because if
I'm
in
scared.
Nigeria you can be playing this, then what about if I come to United States? What do you
Suck.
want to do when I'm trying to let you know how important I take you. I've never insulted you for good ways. Directly or indirectly.
Yeah, girl.
You know that I have so much respect for you.
I love this.
Sometimes you come out and you say,
Well, I
you
just-
are this, you are that. I've never insulted you.
Look at us.
But you did, and I take it. So if I should be receiving this kind of things right now in Nigeria, what is going to happen to me if I go to America? No money,
Whoa.
no brother, no friend, nobody to run to.
Comrade. Child. Gone.
You come here to stay too. From another continent.
You know your hair?
But if I
Bro.
leave Nigeria to go to United States, I'm not going for weeks. I'm going to stay there forever. But I'm always scared of the way my country.
What the fuck? The thing I'm seeing there? Without further ado, another single light.
The Hausa traditional
Skies lightning all around me.
but honestly speaking,
I don't think it's going to be easy.
okay, baby love. Where's the front?
Where's the front?
This is the front of the gown.
Okay. In my entire
Boom.
life, I've never brought any woman to my mom that is
Kushnak.
the lady I want to get married to. And the first time I brought a woman, she is American, she's older than me,
She's right.
these are three things that the traditional culture may likely go against with.
What do you think your mom's going to say?
Oof.
My mom is going to be impressed.
Are you sure?
When I tell my family about Lisa and I, after I met her online,
Nice, that's nice.
everybody was not happy with me.
Oh.
My mom was not talking to me for a good 3 months.
Shit.
And in our belief, that is the sign of failure for your mom to be angry with you. So I am scared of what is going to happen
You should be scared.
when I bring her home today.
You should be scared, bruh.
Ta ce a tambayen ki ko kin san me ya kawo ta?
Ba sani.
Mahmud ko san me ya kawo ta?
Ba sani gaskiya.
Ta.
Tough. Shit. So scary.
Ideally, my mom wants me to get married to a Hausa Muslim lady from my region.
Of course.
I'm very nervous about what mom's reaction is going to be.
Of course.
Yanzu dai ita wannan matan ta zo ne daga America.
America.
Kuma ita abin da ya kawo ta suna take kuma so take mai aure.
The father. Ugh. Ooh, Usman. Ooh, I know what to do.
Ba zan zauna a nan ba yana bi ta zuwa America.
America. Baturiya. Menene haka?
Abin da ake so.
Menene haka nan? Kai.
Mom and elder sister say no. This is a capital no.
Capital no. This is capital no.
Mami, ba za ki iya ƙara cewa komai akan wannan maganar ba.
The whole family is leaving. Holy shit.
Disappointed of the reaction is one of the worst signs that she's walking away.
I know.
She's telling me that you and her I'm done with you. You guys are just have to pack your things and
Oh.
it's one of the worst answer.
What's worse? What's worse than that? You know. I agree with his choice to marry Lisa. I led the gathering earlier. Because of the, Lisa is much older. That's where she will take him abroad. That's how they will treat him. Since the white don't like the black square there. Oh shit. Shit. Baltic, huh?
Usman's mom has said no. And at this point, we cannot get married. You've had 2 years to practice this.
Yes.
I am very frustrated. I have traveled across the world to be with Usman.
And
And at this point, our relationship could be over.
could. Not is. It could.
You're sticking to me and using me while you submit your Nigerian one 7,000 miles away.
What?
Lady, she's just a friend. And yes, I say hi baby to her because sometimes fans or friends can call you baby, they can call you love. It does not mean that you are in love. I don't have any girlfriend around me. The only girlfriend I have is Lisa.
Yep. Did a wife.
Don't tell me.
Listen,
You want to play? You tell me now. I'll tell you what.
I'm older than you. I played this game a lot longer than you. I played
A lot harder and I always win. You're going to hear me You either block them and clean up that page tonight. We're not getting married.
We're not getting married. Okay.
I did not bring you here for you to just be shouting on me.
You tell her.
Do you get to understand that I've been doing a favor for you to get married to?
No, I'll tell you not. Really?
Yes.
I don't want to marry you then. You know why? Not be married, but
You're
I
not like
chose
me.
you.
You're not like me.
You know
You
what?
tell her.
You're not that big of a star.
Oh.
Local talents. All right, let's get this straight.
Is that what you're thinking?
You're hired to me. I'm done. I don't need to.
Sit down. Sit down.
No, don't tell me.
Don't tell me.
Thank you, Canada, for the life. I appreciate it. That's super kind.
Best luck to you in your life.
Damn. She's pissed off.
Who in the do you think he is?
Whoa. She's pissed off. Kyla, I would love to have you as a guest, but I do not know you, so I'm humbly gonna decline. I am so sorry. I don't know you. So with all due respect,
The marriage registry, there is more people than I expected. But everyone's really very quiet.
oh yeah?
I'm not in America, so
I have no clue what's going on at this time.
The dad is pissed off already. Shoot.
Last night, Lisa had a big blow in front of my brothers. So I am very, very worried they don't support this wedding. I really hope my brothers don't say anything, but to try.
See, it's too hot. It's normal though. It's normal though.
Let me welcome everyone to this wonderful occasion.
Shit, I have four.
The couple will join their feet
I have 4 gigs left.
and hold your hand.
Shit. I have 40 minutes.
You will repeat after me.
Okay. I,
Your name?
Usman Umar, soldier boy,
Do take you,
do take you,
her name,
Lisa,
to be my lovely wedded wife.
to be my lovely wedded wife.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Two.
Your name?
Lisa.
Do take you.
Do take you.
To be
Ew.
my lovely wedded husband.
To be my lovely wedded husband.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Amen.
Amen. Boom. We have redemption. It's 62 IQ. Buddy. Yay.
Des paires de roses, un game pur longue durée dans sa brassée. Il peut plus s'arrêter de respirer le bonheur. Ajoute des paires de roses de parfum game à ta brassée. Ça sent le bonheur.
C'est hypnotisant. Elle nettoie le dégât graisseux avec l'âme platinum.
Oui, sans même frotter.
Ça m'en bouche un coin-coin. Platinum enlève la crasse que l'autre pourrait laisser. Il élimine 99% de la graisse. C'est pour ça qu'on se fie à Dawn pour sauver la faune sauvage.
Like, it's just unsensical.
Sicko.
What's heavier, pound of feathers or pound of lead? Depends on how it's packed. Purple isn't a color. You'd be surprised how little I actually eat. I don't eat any more than any other person on the planet.
Sure,
Like,
sure.
You wouldn't want to be eating a bunch of carbs at this point anyway. Like, it's raining, it's dark, you're already asleep. Like, you want something that's going to pick you up, like some sugar or something. You wouldn't want carbs. Well, Grayson can't be gay. Grayson doesn't have any nuts. Like, me and my wife, we do this thing every year where it's basically like where you adopt an elderly person. I get very little t-shirts.
Nice.
I told Billy Joe she can have 85% of the profits. I'm just going to get 25%. And she runs the entire shirt shop herself. She can have
35.
85% of the profits. I'm just going to get 25%. I said
That's 110.
75%, and I get 25%.
Cute.
I don't really need to eat the Diet Nuggets. Diet Nuggets have been one of the main reasons of my weight gain because they're so fucking high in sodium. All I really need is a kitchen, a bedroom, and a cup. Like, I used to be the biggest, fastest, and strongest in my, like, school at PE. I was also the smartest.
Trolls already got to my family. They just sent ninjas, bro. It is what it is.
They got to your family?
Yeah, bro. They sent ninjas. I'm trying to, like, save up money for karate lessons.
Oh, okay. You're not being serious. I got you.
You thought he was being serious when he said they sent ninjas?
Because, like, I doubt if, like, you became immortal, you could, like, defy the effects of, like, gravity. Right?
What are you
That's
talking about?
you. Like, the gravitational forces of the world getting pushed down from the planet, right?
What is that?
And the sun. Dude, I haven't touched the game in, like, over 24 hours, so it feels weird.
Alright, what is 13 times 7?
You can't do 13. The goal is you stop at 12. You got to do stuff that you learn the times table on. If you go past the 12 times table, you defeat the point of it.
Why just stop at 12?
Because that's what you learn in America. You learn the 12 times.
In Canada too. In Canada too. I got unlock, homie.
All you gotta do for 13 times 7 is like 10 times 7, 70. 3 times 7, 21. Hey, right there.
Anyone? He's right. That's a good trick too. There's a good trick.
Man, these other skins, bro. They're not that good.
Mathematic.
You know it ain't no good. In fact, we got a UAV up. What is 8 times 8? I'm much better at Black Ops 6 than I am at this game. The content you make now has to be ever forming and ever changing, and that's one of the parts I'm struggling with. Is because I know I can't make fucking video essays. I sound like fucking George Bush. I got a southern accent, and I'm witty.
Good.
Chick-fil-A has like 2 milkshakes. They have like a peach and a vanilla and a chocolate. I think people look at other people, especially this.
What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for the I like. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for.
Like my shtick is like.
We're waiting for the phone to cool down. That way I can have the tower up, and we can actually continue. A little quicker. Some people.
Do you think it would be a bad idea for America to even try out socialism?
We already do socialism, like public schooling, policing, fire department.
Dude, policing is not socialism.
It is socialism. Who pays for the police? Who pays for the police?
Look it up, dude. Just look it
My
up.
apologies.
Who pays for the police?
Dude, taxpayers, bro. It's not socialism.
How's it not socialism? I didn't know you moved. Like, how is police officers? Like, everybody pays for them. They're non-profit.
I can actually taste food.
They don't have to work towards a profit. They're a socialist program.
And by the time we taste food, the weather, the food will cool down.
Socialism thing because they're an institution of state.
That sounds like you're jumping hurdles.
Jumping in hurdles.
The state does it and not the government. That's why it's not socialism. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
No, police doesn't generate. The problem with police, they don't generate revenue for themselves. They generate revenue for the state.
Good. Perfect. Yes, we're gonna be tasting food.
Right, because like when the police pull you over, they didn't generate money for the police. It generates money for that government that they police for. It could go to like beautification processes or stuff like that. It's a convoluted problem. And, like,
And then what I'll do is
how much for
Do a tire talk, a small one,
It's actually not rare.
and then
We actually get solid
oh.
steak. If I'm gonna
And
do
then what I'm gonna do is
my
I'm gonna shoot.
I need to make a bare minimum of a number. I'm very worldly. Like, I don't give a fuck about Breaking Banquet. Like, if I wanted Breaking Banquet gone today, I'd take his channel down today. He has
Sure.
no leg to stand on. I was always
Maybe bathroom.
intelligent, right?
They taught you primary colors and secondary colors. Purple was in there.
Right, but we've learned since then that purple is actually a trick of our brains.
I'm going to turn purple, and then you're going to know that purple is a color.
Like it's our brains not being able to decipher what the information that is given. Like, you ever see those like puzzles like on Facebook where like it looks like it's moving but it's actually not? Like, your brain looks at things and tries to decipher. And purple is actually like a error in our brains when we look at that color purple. Like, it's not
But that's
the real
what you
color.
see it as.
Right, it's what you see it as, what you identify it as.
Like, if I asked you what color my phone case was, what would you say?
Lavender. Is that lavender?
Less dramatic. What color would you say?
It's lavender.
And what color family is lavender in?
It would be in the purple spectrum.
Like me, in the spectrum. Gotcha.
The legs are made of steel. Let's see, you still want to talk to Fist? He's a real one who stuck by you in Battlefield. Reach out to him. I haven't talked to Fist in a long time. Like he kind of like fell off the internet presence. Because I wanted to do like, you ever see that show Pokemon? Okay, guys, near the thing.
Yeah,
I don't know where right there is. Does my wife carry the household finances right now? No. I make double what Kelly makes. She works in South Carolina, so she only makes like 30 to 40. She makes similar to what I make. People are hiding the fact that there's an ice wall in Antarctica by not letting people film or like take cameras to Antarctica to film the ice wall. So I'm a liar. Okay. Statue of Liberty was a gift from the France. So if somebody donates $100 via Apple, I get like Apple takes their 30% is 70, and YouTube takes 30% of the 70. So it leaves me with like, I don't know, whatever, driven by my emotions and within myself. And now like everything I do is stoicism. Do I consider myself to be stoic? Oh, 100%. Like, the base hasn't broke. Favorite Battlefield's 5.
You didn't like 1 in its prime more?
Battlefield 1.
How do we really know if it was Ada writing Great Journals?
Yeah, she's a real person, but she ain't writing no motherfucking book and all the other shit. She was a selling tool for somebody else to write books about and pretend it was her. Like, here's a conspiracy theory that I believe, that I absolutely believe. I can believe the moon landings are fake. You can't convince me otherwise. I know there's books and there's research and a lot of people out there and say that. I just don't believe it. I do not believe it. You can play Monopoly with the same look we play Arc Raiders if you wanted to. And it says no one cares to work harder.
Oh my Atlantis.
Nobody's going to curtail to your feelings. Who built the pyramid? I don't know by name. I kind of got the jelly bean down pat. He basically goes into a figure 8 almost every time. Jelly bean. I love it, dude. I'm so fucking mad. That butter on that fucking toast looks so fire. Got it right in the middle of everything. My favorite superhero? Oh my lord.
My lord.
V for Vendetta. Dude, you'd be surprised how like stupid like the average like
Good.
youth is right now. Well,
Perfect. So we're gonna be tasting food. Then we're gonna finish with a
they don't know anything.
with a tire talk, and that's it for today. Well, that's just for this morning.
What's your thoughts on
Which one is the right one?
generational crash out on the X yesterday? I didn't
No.
see it. What happened, Chris, tonight? Can you give me the TLD of it?
Good.
1,000 men for one gorilla. I hate that stupid shit. Like,
Good, perfect.
honestly,
Fait qu'on fait on fait une petite revue en français.
like, no, like 5
Parfait, 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 parfait. Désolé, ça l'a fermé. Fait qu'on va faire une petite revue en français, ça produit francophone. Aujourd'hui, on fait un petit test. La boulangère. Pancake. Pancake fourré. Un produit de la France, c'est des crêpes, c'est pas des pancakes. C'est pas des pancakes à cause de la forme. Là, vous pouvez voir, ok? Vous pouvez voir que ça a été ouvert. Ok? Je l'ai ouvert. Parce que ici, il était marqué meilleur avant. Meilleur avant le 2 avril 2026. On est le 30 aujourd'hui. On est le 29 aujourd'hui. Fait que oui, je l'ai ouvert pour voir si c'était encore bon avant de les goûter. Parce que je voulais voir si c'était encore bon. Fait que vraiment, on va checker le. On va checker. Pensez, ma mère m'a acheté ça, fait que merci beaucoup, maman. On va checker comment ça, de quoi ça a l'air. Ça a l'air quand même pas pire. C'est des petites crêpes, si tu veux. Elles sont super petites. C'est comme des blémisses. Puis, j'ai pas goûté encore, fait qu'on va goûter à quoi ça goûte. J'ai quand même hâte. La saveur, c'est quoi la saveur? La saveur, c'est noisette et cacao. Tassinade, fait que c'est du Nutella en fait. Fait que j'ai même assez hâte. On va goûter à ça. On peut voir la coloration tout de suite, la première que je regarde. Puis oui, c'est quand même assez lourd, c'est quand même assez fourni, tu peux voir. Deux petites crêpes ensemble avec le milieu ici. C'est quand même cool. Tu vois que la coloration fait qu'il y a sûrement pas à 100% de chocolat partout. Autant la crêpe en premier. C'est bon. C'est très bon. C'est sûr que c'est pas si frais que ça. Mais c'est très bon. C'est vraiment bon. Wow. Délicieux. Délicieux. Wow. C'est délicieux. Je veux dire, la crêpe est bonne. Le goût est bon. La texture de cacao, c'est bon. Il doit faire assez bien. C'est bon. C'est vraiment bon. C'est pas incroyable. Mais pour quelque chose qui est déjà fait, puis conservé, puis en plastique comme ça, c'est parfait. Un bon petit snack. Il y a beaucoup de tassinades. Il y en a pas mal dans la boîte, il y en a au moins une vingtaine. Fait que, recommandé. À 100%. Wow.
Some days you get depressed, some days you don't feel good. Some days they go your way. You probably got to drop a whole sub for it. You got to deal with the action.
Wow.
Drop a sub for it. Like it's a lot more.
Wow.
But, dude, I don't want to play basement man. Dude,
That was good. So, you know, we're gonna move to Tower Talk. Gonna be for today. That was delicious. For real, for real. For real, that was delicious. So, we have a very short tower talk. Very, very, very short. So first of all, what do we have? We have the module draw for both sword and shield. We have to do them now because when I'm gonna be gone, when I'm gonna come back tonight, the lucky batter will be gone. I was on Crown, looking at Crown, and you know what I realized? A landmine damage. My landmine. The landmine chance, which is 30%, which is not great, but still. Landmine damage and landmine radius. So it would kind of be good to pick them up today. Because they act pretty well. I do prefer when they stun, but at the same time, I can actually get something that's kind of powerful. Kind of really powerful. So we'll see if it works or not. there's no reason for it not to work, but we'll see. So, for French and VODs, and we're possibly going to be able to pick them up today, but also gold box them, which is super important. En français, je parlais comme de quoi que j'ai regardé dans la play show la couronne. Puis la couronne, qu'est-ce qu'elle me dit? Parfait. La couronne, qu'est-ce qu'elle dit? C'est que j'ai trouvé que je pouvais faire les mines. Les mines. Puis, si je peux faire les mines, tu vas avoir dans le workshop, tu vas avoir la portée des mines, tu vas avoir le nombre de. La chance. La probabilité que tu ailles une mine, puis tu vas avoir le dégât d'une mine. Fait que c'est tout dans le laboratoire qui est dans le jeu. Qu'est-ce que je pourrais faire? Je pourrais débloquer ça aujourd'hui. C'est pas attaque, mais si je peux avoir le total, ça va pouvoir m'aider. Je regarde les autres, puis ça vaut la peine. Right? Ça vaut quand même la peine. Fait qu'on va sûrement faire ça à soir avant le tournoi. Puis qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? C'est qu'on va attendre, on va pas rien augmenter. On va attendre qu'on va avoir fini le jeu. Ou aujourd'hui. Puis je vais faire augmenter mon attaque. C'est ça qu'on va faire. Maintenant, l'important. Les deux, on peut avoir des modules. C'est que Sword, we can have module. That's the important part. I can draw 20 module. This is my last draw of the Lucky Banner. So, yeah. And we got an hour 23. So it's gonna be finishing at 11, which is weird. We got nothing. We got one. We got 0. 0. I had a person, they spent 5,000 gems, and they got 15. So even then, the odds are not that great. No. Good. So let's see what we can get with crown, with switch, with shield. We get one. We got one. What is that? Black Hole Digester. It's not the best. It's okay. It's not bad, but it's not the best. Perfect. So there you go for shield. There you go for shield. So we're gonna end the live here, guys. I wanted to do the shield. I wanted to do the entire talk before we go. But everything is a-okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a small break because I need to upload this before anything. So I'm gonna take a 10 minutes, 20 minutes break. Right? And then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna be streaming some Final Fantasy 12. We'll be streaming for 2 hours, 3 hours. And then we'll come back. So that is the plan. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, well, I'm fucked, but it should work. So on that note, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.
Like the big benefit is that you're supposed to be able to play like your games in performance and quality mode at the same time. And it's something that's so subliminal, it's hard to tell. One that comes to mind is Sinister. Like Sinister is up there in the top 10 best horror movies of all time. Season of the Witch was the best Halloween movie. Because people like you better when you do long form content. You kind of hide the flaws of your personality behind like a polished version of yourself. It's like it really hurt people like me and Boogies especially. Like this, like we kind of have like abrasive personalities and like all fat people kind of tend to have our personality where like you're kind of witty because all you do is sit around and think because you can't really move. You're kind of witty. Yeah, but I tried the Big Arch Burger. I have it. It's not good. Maybe I got mine at the wrong McDonald's because I bought both my Big Arch Burgers from the same McDonald's, hoping that the second would be better than the first one. If I ran right now, it would actually cause me more problems than help me. I don't know what it is, but the game kind of feels a little claustrophobic, and I can barely hear myself talk.
She's not at home or at the Five Claws. She's probably out looking for alchemical ingredients.
Son, this guy's like positively British. I don't know what a Zionist even is, dude. What is the Pepsi perfume? Is that an actual real thing? I 100% believe they never play tested the thing. Your name is Holden Two Dix, D-I-X, right? Let me go back and look. Holdin. It says that you That didn't work. Double check the username is correct. Yeah, it just says username incorrect here. It says your username is incorrect, man. Pizza ball or pizza orb? Orbs are bigger. Like here's the thing, right? With like crucifixion in general, it's
It bugged me as big as
odd
it once.
that it's like some places you see crucifixion with nails and some with like lashings, right? Because like the whole idea of like a crucifixion is supposed to be that you suffocate, right? So what they would do is they would break your legs, and so you couldn't support your upper body, this upper chest area would have to like support your whole weight, and eventually like the muscles would give out and you would suffocate on yourself. Sometimes this would take a day. Sometimes people would take 2 days of sitting in the sun. Nobody made 3 days. By the time the third day rolled around, you died of dehydration. Suffocate. Would $1 million fix my depression? It'd probably make it worse. It's always be. Not to mention, I wear the same socks almost a thing or two. Alright, let's see how good your character's charismatic is. Where do I see myself in 10 years? I'll be 48. It's kind of bleak, honestly. Like,
Wow.
in the next 10 years, I'm most likely going to lose my parents. Did you go to Transbabe? You looked at him at page 5 again? Who is Transbabe? Is that like a YouTuber? What's your favorite Roman senator? I don't really have a favorite Roman senator. My father said some dumb shit like that one time. You know, my dad said, this is before he passed on, he goes, this is before he passed on. You ever consider playing Minecraft? I mean, I tried to play it back in the day when it was like on Xbox 360. It would for me. I'm sure they've added lots to the game because I know when I played it, the game didn't really have an ending. We had like survival mode and you go into not survival mode. We had a guy on the top of this building I'm in. We did the top one on the top of it. This game is boring as long. You guys experience that with AI or not? Not yet. Cool thumbnails for certain. I have no artistic ability whatsoever. But like, if you get good at creating AI and you feed it in the right information, it's a skill set. Like, sure, getting the product really back to look good is a skill set, and I think that's going to be a job for somebody else. This is technology that we need. This is great to me, like living in a world of fantasy. It's the movie while we're all walking in the park. Well, one, people are not interested in me sitting around walking. One, right? People don't care about the journey; they care about the results. And two, like the simple fact of driving a car to the park costs more money than like other things are not allowed on YouTube anymore. They're considered bodily harm. It's not something you're allowed to do. I'm charismatic. I can talk to anybody, and I can make conversation with anybody that's even somewhat interested in holding people's attention. There's a line running down before it. It's probably because like my video cards like Ashley. Nobody cares why you're here. Douglas. Give you a chance, dude. I did this go live.
Ça me donne rien, ma clave, le mieux de la nuit, me dire que l'autre, il n'arrête pas de parler de moi, l'autre des menteries. Je dors la nuit, j'ai autre chose à faire, OK? J'essaie de dormir la nuit. Je me cache pas pour faire mes drapeaux. J'essaie pas d'avoir des goûts que le monde dorme à 2 heures du matin dans mon live. Bon. Je vais mettre de... T'es pas obligé de mentir, t'es rendu qu'il faut... I got it! Are you on your way? Hey, mom,
Dislike button is like to let you know when people make videos and bullshit. The reason they got rid of the dislike button is people just abused it. Dislike like video game trailers and shit like that. Just because they didn't like the idea of rainbow meaning all the flags in the world. 6 medium decks, 6 decks operators. Ciphers don't exist in modern battlefields. This is a buck right here. That's a green buck. Green food house.
The chat's right.
Des gencives qui saignent.
Chunky cheese makes you take.
The British pronunciation is carbine. I look up and
Why is he in fucking abortions?
Okay, well, banning abortion would be a big problem for me personally.
It's what? Sorry! We. Fuck's sakes. What the fuck is that?
Do you run ads for your...
Fuck Mob Deep. Fuck Biggie. Fuck Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and as a motherfucking crew. And if you want to be...
Ce soir, j'avais... Les nouvelles...
Salut. Salut. Je fais cette vidéo-là pour vous dire que je vais bien. Puis que je sais que ça brasse en ce moment. Mais je vais bien. Je vais bien.
Mick G. Are you...
Yo, tu sais quoi? Cette semaine, tu vas me voir en live ici, big! On est back! Yo, tu sais quoi? Cette semaine, tu...
Québec.
Non, mais pour vrai, ça les frustre, hein? Ça les frustre en tabarnak que je sois sub only, là.
Ben oui,
Ça les frustre en câlisse. C'est pour ça que je reste sub, là. Hey, t'imagines-tu que j'aurais resté sub tout le temps que j'étais là, là? J'avais 2500 subs. Je m'arrête plus m'en coller ici, en coller.
Exact.
Ben là, le monde, il a de la misère à le prendre, le sub. Là, il a de la misère à comprendre qu'il faut qu'il le prenne.
Mais c'est parce que, tu sais là, mettre des bons...
Salut.
Without that Knicks guy there, that's a blowout. That's an absolute blowout. Because like that's the only person that was getting kills on me. It's like Knicks. Shadow got me a couple times, but like
Bruno
like
Saucisse.
human. He was ungodly. Charizard is hard, so you go Charizard. Because Charizard is weak versus like the first 2.5 dungeons. Just off like the first route.
Fait que là, la famille. C'est bon, ça!
C'est vraiment
excellent! C'est excellent!
Allez,
Non, mais c'est nous autres qui est eux autres!
Moi, je score à chaque fois!
Go!
Je pense qu'on a fait la tour du chapeau, moi, puis Mick, un matin.
Ah ouais? Ben, dis-les pas à papier, il va venir me battre.
Ben non, bon matin à toi, Ghislain, comment vas-tu? Oh, c'est gentil de m'appeler petit cœur.
Patience!
Hey, on est x2, gang. Qu'est-ce que
T'as une chance, t'es là, hein, ce matin, Valou, Marie, tout le monde, salut, les gars.
Salut. Hey, voulez-vous voir ce que j'ai pour les Canadiens? Là, n'oubliez pas, ils sont aux enchères. Check Québec. Check! J'ai des pantoufles du...
Venez pour chez moi.
J'en ai pour enfants. J'en ai une paire pour enfants, je pense. J'en ai d'autres à la maison, là, mais là, gars, je suis rendue avec 3 paires pour adultes. Ils sont à 22 croquettes chaque. Oui, ça sent la coupe. Fait que les enchères sont rendues à 22, la paire.
Mais là, hey, on serait dû pour la coupe, là, pour vrai, là.
Oui.
Pour vrai, on est dû en tabarnak.
Dangereux, ça. Hey, je vais vous en dire, moi, je vais me faire un café. C'est dangereux. C'est dangereux de gager sa coupe.
Bruno Saucisse.
Moi, moi, là, en 93, là, je vais vous donner... Ah, non, prochain match, OK. En 1993, la petite madame, là, elle était assise sur son divan. Je vous dirai pas dans quelle position qu'elle était, mais il y a un gars qui a scoré en même temps que la coupe a été gagnée. Faut pas que ça tombe, faut pas que ça tombe. Regardez le petit cadeau pour mon petit-fils en 3 dimensions. Regarde ça, c'est cool.
Merci, Leonard!
Merci. Bon, je vais enlever mon petit Spider-Man Pikachu. Hein? C'est pas mon petit. Et la craque en ménopause, quoi? Ton problème, elle me banne.
Quoi ton problème, toi? Si t'écris des conneries, man, c'est sûr que tu vas te faire ban.
Oh, Kenzo.
Ici, t'as deux options. T'es gentil ou t'es ben gentil. Sinon, c'est ciao bye.
Mais non, c'est ça.
Puis Jen, ben, elle a le droit de dire puis faire ce qu'elle veut. Elle a le full contrôle de mon live. Je fais full confiance à 100%. Fait que si t'es pas content, man.
Merci Bruno Saucisse.
Ça prend de l'eau, fait du café.
Ben ouais. Ben ouais.
Puis comme on dit, on tape pas sur le messager. Hein? Jen a fait la job pour laquelle elle est payée. Elle est trop jeune, by the way, pour être en ménopause. C'est ça qui l'a frustré le plus. Salut Capri, merci de ton cas d'équipe, c'est gentil. C'est drôle. Non, mais merci de nous faire rire le même matin, c'est bon ça, j'aime ça. Un petit café. Vous ça, merci pour les... C'est génial, là. Des petits cafés roses à cette heure avec de la vitamine B12 dedans.
Ouais, c'est pas pire, ça.
Pour une vieille ménopausée, c'est toujours bon. Oui, c'est Nespresso. Ah oui, moi, je suis une fan de Nespresso. J'ai une machine chez nous, mais on boit trop de café pour prendre du Nespresso à maison à tous les matins. Écoute, moi, le matin, je peux boire 3 cafés.
Donc là, la famille...
Au magasin, je pense que ma Nespresso, je vais la...
Là, la famille...
What is that? Venez manger mes saucisses. What? Panthère. Lac. Blas de la Muerte. Bon. D'accord.
Ben, would you be... Farineuse, il me reste pas beaucoup de place sur ce bras-là, là. Ben, peut-être ça. Mais là, je vais me faire tatouer, mais j'ai mon mollet que je veux faire mon mollet gauche. J'attends ma meilleure amie, puis moi, on est supposé de se faire un tatou commun. Puis nos deux tatous, moi, ma chum, elle mesure 5 pieds 2. Fait que nos tatous vont se toucher. Mais il faut pas faire en même temps pour qu'on soit un à côté de l'autre qui arrive à la bonne hauteur. Parce qu'on en a déjà un dans le dos commun.
Elle parle donc bien, elle.
Moi, c'est marqué To Infinity. Elle c'est marqué And Beyond. Puis on a chacun un éléphant avec nos constellations. Là. C'est super quétaine. C'est moi et ma meilleure amie. On est quétaine de même. Puis le prochain, ben, c'est elle qui va le choisir au complet. Là. Mais on le fera pas faire chez le même tatoueur. C'est ça l'affaire. Parce qu'elle a son tatoueur. Puis moi, ben, moi, j'ai le mien, tu sais.
Ah! Hey, j'ai fumé une clope de trop. Du quand t'en fumes une de trop,
Tu viens étourdi, là?
Non, mais avant tantôt, j'avais fumé pour rien, c'est juste...
Ah, par habitude.
Ah ouais, mais ça, c'est pas bon. Celui-là, faut pas que j'y fume, les fume.
Salut, Jo. Moi, pas de défaut. Fume pas. Prends pas de drogue. Bois pas.
Bonjour,
Ah, le
Michael.
nom de tes nièces? Cool, bonne idée, ça.
On a fumé 2 un matin, c'est pas ça.
Manche le café, tout le monde.
2, 3, la troisième était... Allô, Jadot, merci pour la roche, Jadot.
Le défaut du café Nespresso, là, c'est qu'il est déjà frais. Tu sais, il est comme... Faut que je le crisse au micro-ondes, sinon il est pas assez chaud.
Pasteur.
Moi, j'aime ça bouillant. Salut, Mademoiselle.
Merci, mon Véni, le donut, bro.
Merci pour les tapotes. Salut, Marie-Miche, bon matin.
Merci, Guillaume, pour le caléqué, merci, Véni, merci à tout le monde, le caléqué,
Salut, comment ça va? Merci pour vos tapotes.
Ouais, je t'en retourne la gang.
Dans quelle équipe?
Oui, j'étais allé à la pêche, il y a 2 jours. Puis, dans le fond, je sais pas comment il fait ça, mais j'ai ramassé, j'étais allé avec Mélodie, tu sais, la chanteuse.
Ouais.
Puis, elle m'a ramassé, j'ai perdu une tombe, mais finalement, elle m'a ramassé
Salut, mes scouts. Moi, j'ai un détecteur de métal. Puis je l'ai testé cette semaine sur mon terrain. Puis crème, il fonctionne. J'ai trouvé un poteau dans le sol à côté de mon champ. Puis je passais à la vache. Comment ça sonne? Il n'y a rien. J'ai gratté